edi ho nkomo ye mefa adwene na ye mekasa mfa Ghana manyo sem ho na ye ntoto adwene na ye hu se de niema esitie abusia mema ye nwia Kalif Jaben memo akwa abapa sanso na menwia ba nana bema memo akwa aba Mami Beatrice Nkansa memo akwa aba yie pa me ankasa me mami me partner baako pe and the only partner on the show Esther K bari mami mo akwa aba yie pa good evening to you me mami da na appear on Facebook me chia yie pa mo akwa aba sanso na me chia mo amaba ene mo amu Facebook so Chris Kujo Achampon ene me mami da ya na nso a osanso ewo Facebook Miwia Kakari TV, SKB TV, one so mema wo akwaba ye pa. Miwia ho te say. Minim se Nyankopon adom ho ye na akata for my mo so. Minim se bibia ekoso ye pa. I think say video na me send them on na wia no. Wahwe. Let's go into our issues of today. Yenna ne ho 1 minute na yensamra. Ye ba na atoado.
Nyasa kukuduro no fentwantro ne yemfa yehu nini yenkosa akwa PURC Public Utilities Regulatory Commission one report on the buy and say the entire year of 2024 about 2024 na amanyoko be net so na nye the new patriotic party MPP led by His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo afini mu nyina no electricity increment by na 6.47% me boa PURC for so boa 6.47 for the entire year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, 6.47. What's your good father buying the 3 more than a buying a Ghana for whom? A buying a buying the emotion and Magana for now. A buying the Sikadia and the Katasha and the Proyam Kwan Yedia. You're so moon. Name must see a 2 about the Mamma Namodia Mobadia. Mama Brenia Mania Mamma to Ghana for so. Monfate Tema to Ghana for so. So be 6.47. Na no wa de brenia tete beto Ghana for so wa wo be gia konwa no wundi brebia wonko bebia wo bosome me yensa pe no wo to mu 14.75 for just the first quarter obi atumu the entire year 6.47% wo just for the first quarter wo to mu 14.75 what you say mo yense ma wo reset the country reset ben no reset ben na wo de yekono ye ka kire Ghana for ye kachire Ghana for ebra ne nam aye bontoa no ye se sa wo se wontimi na wo maame ntena na nya wo maame kura sa MPP aban na wo se wontimi ne ntena na nya NDC eno nie ehun sunsunso ne ye hunu no na de eme ya ne se ye ne a ya nkwa nkoto aban fa omo no ye nyina ye ba betue bi ye ne a ye tifia ye kan se o me de obi ho ahinti ehyan ho ahi Dr Patrick Adom ho ahi ona bukwa kuku ate ho ahinti wan kwa nkoto abama no na wan san tu bia ma Dr RAZ Media Bawumia am MPP anto aso no ye nyina ye ba betue bi we all day inside eno ne ade e me ya senka ade a ye segregate na ye yiyimu ne ama omo koto sa aba no atwia ehun sika no na ye ne ya anto sa aba ne bi no ye de ye ho atoya nanka eno nanka be ye de pa na so ye se abato ho osusuanso eno ti na breduro bia ne ye ba ne ye bonto ne ye ka se memfa wansena ho abufuo na mbiri wukuro enne Ghana fo ya chi ani so enne aban we a wote a wo praise sa aban we a on fere no aban we azan obi azan koko akuafo nyina waza obi azan koko akuafo obebunu bi otifie menua bi otifie a onya mumugidi ese Mahama is the hope ononi ye need aswo or the asempa na bo 24-hour economy no makon masika mo de by the entire year 24-hour economy mu flagship policy mo so ene wote ya wonya kukuduro se na memuo papa
Yes, abusia. Nyina na yewia no waka no. Apato na abukoto ye no. Ai, ehun susuaso no. Eye nyina ye de o. Emfa ho sesabi o oto aba anase wo se onkoto aba enam sabi o. Ya nkasa ye nkrofo ya dwumabone ana omo ye nti wankoto aba. Wa wo so onkoto aba wankoto aba na ne amene o kasa yi. Utimu bi say the risk Ghana one say ya hwe ya ni beba ya ho so na o man Ghana adan war zo because me abusia sa papa we ya enam ni sunu ne ban ne adwemmɔne ene adwumabɔne a papa we ye nti no enam me no kasai sɛ wokɔbɔ kukurumu a adane ntɔkwa kɛseɛ paa apolisifo mo ho nyinaa obia apɛ baabi akɔhwɛ a enam me no kasai yedi amerika akɔsesa wo nyinaa ɛde wɔn ayɛ dɛn aba akra a ɛnɛ yɛde asogyafoɔ ɛna ayɛ dɛn akɔgu ɛhɔnom na deɛ wɔ sɛ ɔmfa nto tim ne sɛ ntɔkwa nsi baabi a yɛmfa asogyafoɔ ɛnkɔ hɔ sɛ ɔmo nkɔyɛ dɛn ɔmo nkɔbɔ kuro no ho ban nti the fact sɛ sabio yɛasesa asogyafoɔ de ɔmo afiri all the various sectors, all the various barracks ɛwɔ Ghana, yɛde ɔmo ɛkɔ bɔko no, ɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ntɔkwa asi bɔko. Na ntɔkwa na asi bɔko no, ɛyɛ ntɔkwa bi ano ɛdene pa wɔ sɛ ɛho behia sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛbɛbɔ mpaeɛ sɛ yɛn nuanom bɔkofoɔ na ɔmo betumi adwena duru baabi na ɔmo bɛte ɔmo ho ase sɛ sabio ɛnyɛ ntɔkwa ɛna enye tuo ne sekan ene yede pa asomdwe na mbom ye kasa ene yede pa asomdwe
and I know someone next to me
kasa ne se
omunyi kan ya
abusua said yakwa no nim se kusase ene mamprosifo no omo ato afa ba bia e wo man Ghana m enti se kusasefo ene mamprosifo e kowo boko a kusasi ni bi a ɔwɔ akra ohyiama mprusi ni ɔwɔ akra ɛmfa ne ho obetim ne no ɛde asia ni enti ɛyɛ adeɛ bi a ɛde ha ɔbɛba ɔman no na ne nyinaa no ɛnra meka kyerɛ sɛ John Mahama na akreti ne nyinaa o John Mahama ɛna akreti ne nyinaa na wiase no oto abafo de koyi nipafo sɛ ɔmedi wanimu a ɛho nsunsuanso no ɛno bia no sɛbio yɛnam a yɛhwɛ asomdwie no na papa ne deɛ ɔno no na ma ɛyɛ dan ka jagum ene ama IGP mua the head of the security the peacekeeper of the country pa rebels fo achew se omomfa tuo ngu fom yete asem ho ochire wahu one of these days meba ba ye show bi na ye ne mo adi nkoma kwachire I will take one by one the profiles of the ministers of who of John Dariga Dramani Mahama. Wouldn't they tell me for profiles? No, when we say ministerial positions, you know, I am very very sensitive. Tell me, very very sensitive. I was a topic. I mean, you know, me ba munyan to was here. Na fe na ye be pieja. But me for be bincha papa we home. Na ye so ministerial positions in governance no I am very sensitive enti minister bia obebono no I was so nye nipa bia in one way or the other no awonim de ewo that sector na ode na ekono enti so obi kosua science obi kosua science na wo pagya no ana em fa say obi kosua damage management. Okay? So because ekosua disaster management university. Now fano now the record health ministry. It will not work. Oni nimdie ewo health management ho. Anytime so chna. We will just take the profiles of these ministers. Na macho omo abra body omo aye na omo abra bo many positions e dia ma omo. Eye no sense in that. Eye nkwase positions na dia ma omo. But no ene chere say wanya an expertise to lead a particular ministry ubetimi apompo trillions of dollars in the sector there will not be any change. You know why? The reason is the person is incompetent like his boss. Or you're incompetent to send a boss on so they cannot do nothing. That is what is going on. That is what is going on. Apart from my Greek minister, John Mahama Bono. I don't know the name so a very fine man. Now Osansu nim agree semu. Tell me who? Finance minister, onye financier, or your accountant, and then I go to finance ministry. No one that said, Otimi go on agreement. Otimi go on agreement with Gold Board of Ghana say, Yebe mo mu dwetre e mo mu de adi djuma. Na dwetre na yede be mo no, ye mpem faso wo so. Tio. Tie mi o. Wo nsuo na wo kosa nom no, nsuo na obenom, ene light na obeda ho no. Ye de tax ya to so ama o se kotua o. But aban no ese or the sika be ma Gold Board man de ato gold. But gold sika na de be ma no. Omfa on jim faso mfiri so. Enti so the 100,000 ebe man so on jim fanko to gold. Sa sika no the same amount na on san family no. Tie mi o. Na wi ase ehefa na ye business without not making what them call profit out of it. What be that? Komisa John Mahama say ni Ibrahim Mahama. Ni cement na oye no. The initial cost or spending. So yeah, juma wie na the bia initial cost na no nya. Can he stay there? Can he keep on expanding his business? No. But Mahama himself, unu ye Ghana ni, ye see ye betting tax. Ye levy a free hunti uno huato. Entino, ye the 400 million kwa komasa mi jamfi. Onjim fanko to good, enko tone wa manone. Beso koko towa, yen Ghana for, Ghana buying, or si ompem faswa free, ono ne ho. The unfanya is on fan to good. Onyam faswa, he's not supposed to account for it. Until omonfa, and until something was the Gold Board no, scam kesiye. But wunsu na onom, olight na onom no, ye twebia to so. Ade anke betumi ama Gold Board no, and some faso obenya no abonten, or the abe cover sa eka no. Ye koyana ye buy. So we are all in it. What we voted for is what we're experiencing. Because they are incompetent. And he is using them because they are the people who supported him to win the power. And he must to give them positions. Say you chop, I chop, to me, and you were somebody for these 4 years ahead of us. You were somebody. Fatu Tim said, John Mahama doesn't care about you. And in says IGP, Ebun Kotodwe a fighters on the camera, in TV, on national TV, and Obun Kotodwe said, a man for more kun, hey. I was saying, the moment enjoy that topic went to a topic we would more. What we are won't free BM. Now I am caught in another topic, and it is about owusu, bempah, and next owusu, aboa, papo, bempah. Kwasi apanyine, we, Jimmy, na me wasamba kubisa, yeah, mama me fan check sema Frank Kofi, yeah, and Lord Boate, mama kwaba pa. I have something to ask. Why is it that Kennedy Japan, mi ankasa, mi senior man, odiye Jimmy for ne bata ne ho. Amiya, utumi like video no mame. I na wa share so aka ho pa. Yeah. Won subscribe so don't to subscribe kama pa. Now don't say adoma no so na be kan busu ku kese no. Adia ba ko amenti asense die nti a Kennedy ohene Japan. Kennedy Japan ono enipa asabiu ode no be bone hu bia no eye, how do we say that? Kwasi ampanyi bi Jimmy bi na Kennedy Japan ede ne ho ball won. Kennedy Japan surround himself with only fools. Aye. Ajimi for pa. Namunim dientia. The reason behind this, Kennedy don't want people who can compete with him. Kennedy has a kind of character, a character of, I always want to be on the top of everybody, no matter whatever. Either say nipa no work competence say me, and I say, sabio only competence say me. Said the nipa ni awono to abusua kesiem. Ada se nipa no nyansa sene no. Ada se nipa no sika se. Kennedy Japan character is kind of somebody who always want to be at the center of attention. Enti ontumi nkosesa enipa omukasa esi wombo ewo nyansa mu. Kennedy cannot go along with people. So what Kennedy does is what? Is to surround himself with people whom when he say no, they cannot challenge. Whom when he say yes, they cannot challenge. And this over here, owusu bempah, aboa papo, why be ni journalist for now ni three omoka bosumi bia. Yeah. Offending then but momo ba amanfo diri mame. Momo ba amanfo diri mame. Yeah, Wilson Asamani, memo akwa papa. Momo ba amanfo diri mame nkrofo na omotetare Kennedy Japan hono. Just say they are all guys, sir. They don't have their no and they don't have their yes. Omo bibia eshe Kennedy Japan some. Because if you want to be close to Kennedy Japan, then he must dominate you. I Rome for no mo breso first no. Me mano no mo chi omo yonko me mabutu twa omo toma omo. It is a sense of domination. So what's your history kakra? Sanity. That is the type of character that man has. Dominating. And it is onye obi a oye more upwards. And as oshie obi a say nipa nim de no wasro sene ne de na Kennedy is not comfortable. Meaning maybe Kennedy's parents, one of them should be a soldier man because a soldier former and a normally or more that character. Either they are the center of the attention or they are not part of it at all, or they will destroy you. This is the type of character that Kennedy Japan has. Either it's me or nobody. And you know, a Jimmy for Wadoma or Mudu or Mofunenam. In fact, Sokaya, Captain Smart it is second in Japan say Opeson presidential candidate ya. And I can acquire we saw the say or no Kennedy Japan a benante. Captain Smart. Hopes Nadoye or so a Kennedy Japan and a benante. And I said you or Mokasa and Okudia from Tochi. Uba Manfu Drimame, write the names of those who talk for Kennedy Japan. Daddy Fred, Kwasi Ampanyini pa. Daddy Fred, Jimmy pa. Abrefa wine. Kwasi Ampanyini first class. Jimmy ni bi ote of anything. Wasi we are for King TV. Frank anase wine. Uhuna ni mase kusia. Yedija. Agu ne boni ma wiane yedi mako eni wisa agu mabom. Na nim ti se kusia wapia free na yim wapia free ne boni ma wia. Ajimi fo nko a ene di na chi. Enye de wajimi kese a na nafu ene odidi na chi. Ebi ne Maria aboa kwa buodu nafu ene odina. Now, and I just want to do something. Make a sache. And we are going to do something. You have a bo owusu bempah video. No, the whole video no koye no. I have only 15 minutes of video. Ni edi ho nkomo. Here we are. I will pray reprise amount for edi abreno. Na wa ankasa wa fa ho adwene. Kennedy Japan is destroying his own future. Because he always associates himself with people who has no value in the society. Kwasiafo omo kan kwasiakasa. Hweniwia bi odi na che se ofene sen lawyer a Japan. Mi hu lawyer ni okasa ti se kurasini a ofiri se bi kwasibo okrom number 1 da. Mi hu bi da. Very Jiminy pass of friend and lawyer. These are the people whom Kennedy Japan is surrounding himself with. And they are demanding and they are telling us to say, yen. A party called an intellectual political party like MPP. Yen kofa kasa boom boom for. Yen kofa okro mount for. Yen kofa Mr. No fucking shit for. Mom be di party at this MPP anim. Nyamamo yare. Huh? Yen intellectual caucus of a political party. I dachi hima. I'm a medasi. I'm a dachi hima. I another bogus woman, very cracked head. Yeah. Miss very cracked head. And not on Suruwisha. Ochna. Not on Soboro. Adiabeche. No jrampoa no bomb pie so wadane sofoba. How can you be with such fools? Rafa Japan, I can live with that. These are the only people that will bear their intelligence into the hands of somebody. We are your buyer. Wawo mabebre. What's in America? I got fucking money, man. Over 7,000 workers into the whole world. The whole Ghana is his own property. Namoyare. We have no time for such stupidity. Mama Bass, I made a master. My body. Kennedy also want a Mara Mayer the Metimia. I. And one. Those are the people who support him. The any Jimmy Four, not the all year. He is doing it because of his pocket. You got to say, Britain woman now. Obekura Britain, Thatcher. Me refer the dim back no Thatcher BBB. The social welfare bar we are man samunyano. No, you hear me bar, but because of the wisdom that he has. Or no, did the developmental plan ever to England and England. It is obi wonim the wonitima. It is not about money that you have. It's a Muslim mofu and a banantia. When the mungus na mumfo nante. Now the wise people will vote for somebody who has the willing. Yeah, Margaret Thatcher. Where's some of that? MPP will choose a leader who has wisdom, who has a thinker, who has a tema, edemane mind. No, do not say, or mine and sister. And yet, they didn't business asem and eba. Ghana, nya America. Ghana, yen nuba bia systems ye juma. Ye betimia planning a state of a business. You need to build your basis well before you can govern a country with mentality of commerce. Sanity. Enti the ono de yen de onfan to baby. Na Margaret Thatcher kurano no ne kapre. Odo pa ko hwe history. No anyway, but he changed the face of the UK. He brought in policies binoma and then nama England for ho tomo. Policies binum to say the Dr Bawumia de baye national ID card, supporting the free education system, helping people to have a better education. And then I'm 70 workers. And I'm going to make from the better place in we don't need that. We need the basis of human life to be available for everyone in the country, no matter your religious background, your ethnic background, your language, or your political affiliation. Jimmy, Mumensu Yansa, now my Ghana, Anyini, Adru, Pempenso. He did over 60 years and past. So there is time. It has been to the time that we have to change our attitude, our way of thinking, our way of, looking into the face of the people and tell them the truth. Na ye Margaret Chacha. Hey, we are eating the Mama Diana. Yeah, fisherman and Mwakwa. We are eating the Margaret Chacha. I know what can you? Me SKB TV or Homano, so me am that supply no bre. Yeah. SKB TV that no. Your friend Kakari TV or YouTube ne. Yeah, or YouTube no. So Facebook no there. Or that so a SKB TV 1. Me a young konen konko ti owusu bempah. Ni video na trend no. Ye we are na mama watie. The numerous response are very big media houses. A pompo amano. Me we are na be phone line na tum. Now so afre and watch the wadwen. Aye. Owusu bempah wa di ne ho abropa. I think Ayasemo. Funka baby. Hey, owusu funka baby. Babies with sharp teeth, owusu bempah. Kromfo owusu bempah. Perfume boy, owusu bempah. Ghana gas one PR. Hey, who Dr Bawumia? Na bresu. When your posts were D, but you have the fucking mouth to come out and say this nonsense. Young couldn't go to owusu bempah. Yaba near the reprise naba. Momenko.
Well, media.
That's what you are saying.
Personally, I believe that he is the one who can take power for us.
You believe Kenya Japan
Yes.
is the one who can take power for the NPP.
I even further think that Brian Champon will be his running mate going forward, and they can win the election hands down.
No, but Ken, I'm also the credibility. Look at Obi or customer said owning or customer owning evidence.
What is credibility?
Nancy only a Nancy issue. That boy can $18 million.
Credibility is
so about only evidence.
That case in court has never come to conclusion. And BBS says
nobody.
Akwa wezi BBNC yo. Akwa wezi kene na owusu bempah. Mame Deborah me akwa bapa. Owusu bempah. O candidate na wo ka na asem no. Ono a na be gina bonten keka nsem fa mahama ho a akire okobu nkotodwe pa na chew no. So it tells you say your candidate has no credibility. So the journalist is right. O candidate no or you be ojananum. Because no eba bonten be pa mahama chew say mahama mfa nche ne nsema waka fa no because na enye nokre. Ai anasa mere ya anasa semi Mia na my imagine say me pese meka bi. But enokre $18 million. Ye de abono. Who had Kennedy Japan and him ewo court to America ho. I'm not supporting Anas. Anas is a very evil person. But a court of America, when he gives sentence, it means they have the basis and they have the accurate information to decide on something. And the usual the bisa na nokore unipa no oni credibility abisa na moment a video no nyina said e ba ti ase yie ye wi a na ye beautiful lies na tum na ye nyina yakasa Ben Ado e chia opa e mo akwa bomenko.
International report the jury has made their decision.
Say bibisa ba credibility. I Donald Trump, United States president, court to Yevan court to evade taxes. Yet no court to say why me cry there no mummy crash Kenya Japan is ordained to be president of Ghana based on this nyoma ACCC on abrabomu where I must say Kenya Japan only credibility.
Of course, I mean credibility.
How do you define credibility?
No, because of customers would need evidence.
Evidence.
Now we both say customer there's no evidence to support your claim.
And that's issue okay. Who watch the watchman? One for evidence but they make can say Ghana need a leader who may have been working around great leaders in this country. No, I see a leader when I see one. Me personally, nobody can take my views for granted. Meaning the America. the leader who has the sterling connection with the ordinary people. Me say opa ne kwa grounds. Core grounds is here. Na kubusa the ordinary Ghanaian on the ground say MPP 1 year more than about moving two. Ooh, you Kumasi boy. But go and find out from the people in Swami magazine. Go there, go to Swami magazine. Go to KJTia. Go to the ordinary taxi driver and listen to them. Papa ono dia mo de ba on the papa we there on the discipline. Papa we there ono dia no or a no nonsense person. Papa we there on the ba ono dia no kura no be ka no kura. Ghanaian people are yearning for the truth. Somebody who will tell the truth to the ordinary Ghanaian.
I've been looking at Musa Dankwa research on the man and see, and this is a credible man or predicting accurately.
I believe him. He's very, very credible.
Now we shall see voter preference for NPP leadership in 2028. Dr Bawumia over 48.1%. Kennedy Japan over 25.1%.
The same Musa Dankwa brought a report to say it will be in the interest of Dr Bawumia not to contest the elections. He was on Paul Ajomochi's program 3 months ago. What has changed? Or can you say it will be in his own interest? Some contest the election because the Ghanaian people, anytime they be polar, they be changing Bawumia, any other candidate, the vote appreciate. Yes, go and check his first report. Paul Ajomochi's program. Go and check the archives. The same ordinary political science lecturer or Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology on Square report will say MPP need to change their candidate if they want to win an election. And I so I walk ground so I me also by to obey metie the Ghana for metie the Ghana for the ordinary Ghanaian. And history will never be kind to MPP if you don't no person may go there. But this is what the ordinary people.
No, history will never be kind to MPP. So there.
Say, yeah, listen to the ordinary people on the ground. They're looking for a candidate that will call people to order. They need that kind of a little bit of rollings in them, a disciplinarian, a leader who can resonate to the ordinary people, a leader who can connect and be able to call a spade and do what is right to change the face of Ghanaian politics. No, because I think listen, the ordinary people know. Say the only person in this country who can do that is Kennedy Japan. That is what the Ghanaian people are saying. When J. Kufuor, Ghanaian people were calling for Kufuor, when the ordinary people were calling for President Rawlings, when the ordinary people were calling for President Mills, the same thing applies to Yedi Dwada Daniel brother and Ghana for no kind same chair and I say Yenti, now Sisifiani be no. Now Ghanaians were calling for John Mahama.
This is 70%.
No,
should be blamed on Akufo.
I totally disagree with it.
70%.
Anybody who
should be blamed on Akufo. They were lost in 2024.
The same person's legacy is what we are going to use for 2020 and 2028 elections. What are you talking about? Akufo-Addo's achievement is what a political party is going to use. At John Mahama 2016, when we saw election abysmal in this country and confirmed to Burkina Faso, they were able to rebrand this and brought in.
So why don't you rebrand Bawumia? Why don't you rebrand Dr Bawumia and make the people appreciate him?
There are a lot of things that is coming under it that you don't know. But because
rebrand Bawumia, make people appreciate him.
They say, and no ordinary Ghanaians say, why are they telling us that?
Akufo-Addo was rejected in 2016. More rebranding, no. It's more rebranded Bawumia.
Listen, that is a question that you are saying. You see a critical question. But I be one who bought the point. I just saw those any see peg asana yi. Oti asade bia do obi fie nye yie no odi koyi obi fie se ho bebu na mebu onyansafo na ti onyansafo ase until the ordinary people know what they are telling us is not what you want to hear the day because NDC hono ebi omofo se Mahama is the only candidate but the MPP people believe that they need a new candidate that will resonate to the ordinary people, that the ordinary people want that person to be
seed of confusion in the party.
No, not at all. Confusion.
This is the time a party reorganization.
Reorganization.
This is the time a party come home boom to forge ahead.
Listen.
Wouldn't papo more division.
I've never made any statement against the party's cohesion and party leadership and going forward. MPs back. What make categorical statement saying Dr Bawumia is the next president of Ghana?
Oh, do you want to make him more?
So what is
are you a free Akasa? President Bawumia, I think Dr Kisla Jamana Akasa, lawyer and Abafo
is the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Mark it anywhere. Market me also. I've worked with Rawlings. I've worked with Rawlings, somebody who has to run the country for 19 years. I'm telling you today, say me see Kennedy Japan will be the next president of Ghana. Open market on the wall. Open the bode to 2 on. asema make upa record it camera now dey adwuma
because what kind of mouse can be now
now me make Japan
no dey no pick a card because you supported my man in 2024
I never supported any candidate. Go and check say yeah campaign no you na you wa be say support any candidate. Go and check
but when candidate you run behind it what campaign man no
person and then you no bio ma support no ade ye ni bio ma party for say o mo mpe no na say ko yi no I will support him
the kind of man we
me
on share what else
na ebe
on promise you bibia on promise you bibia
me pewe na me bu be wan ti ase me pewe nti na store mu nyoma dɔso
right
o ti ase me na bi ne bu sa be no to bia wo be bia wo pe enti me say the Ghana for ka me a politician and I'm not any ordinary politician. I am not any ordinary politician. Let them listen to me. But the point is that this is what the ordinary Ghanaian people are saying.
Also, I mean, if we're proud to Montana elections, concerns about criticisms about it, and it hasn't gone away actually on Kennedy Japan. And if you look at the history of this country, anyhow, you're too about. Of course, ordinary people are there, but almost 50 and our election, middle class, they don't resonate with Kennedy Japan.
Oh, that's a lie.
They don't resonate with him.
That's a lie.
The middle class now, on the more election, about 4-5%.
That what is your empirical proof? They are even on his side. One, they want somebody who will be truthful to the people of Ghana. Somebody who can sack you even if it's your mother. Somebody who resonates with the business community in this country. Businessman will be quoted on him say who say this is a businessman. That is where we are getting. That's a fallacy report that is going on. Kennedy is a grassroots person. Everybody knows him. The ordinary people do know the number of people that.
I'm saying the casa
President Rollins he was the president for 19 years. Ghana for penas.
Only Ghana for
every great leader.
No, but in Ghana, we have a culture.
Listen to me.
There were culture in Ghana. They never make culture. There were culture in Ghana.
Just a culture. They are president. Mama couldn't president. It's a culture. So now can they president? Mama already president.
The culture is the boy.
President Mama Sama Waka. Oh, Kroma couldn't president that. Go and check his history. And he's not the first gentleman of the land. Forget about those things. It doesn't work. The ordinary Ghanaian don't want Gen Z's no at all. Gen Z's no, they don't care about those things. I'm telling you, what is culture? Culture is a way a group of people live. What you say? And that is very important. Let me tell you, that's what they want. You want a leader who correct the characters of great leaders. Who can weigh in America to every great leader has a little bit of craziness in them. Great leader, go and check Winston Churchill. Go and check Napoleon Bonaparte. Go and check Adolf Hitler. Go and check all the great leaders in the world. Great things in the world. They have a little bit of craziness in them. That's why if Donald Trump say, well, you'll be one of the great leaders in the world. I'm telling you, go and check characteristics of all great leaders. They have a little bit of craziness in them. So can you see that Kereja or Kanadrini or Chenadrini? That's how characteristics of a great leader. Etimamun Tekin say that is a weakness. It's even a great access for this country. So wo paka menoto na me can't much say we are wrong or we are wrong. Me can when imam watia. What you so kind of be a society part of this world. What besides if Japan become the president of Ghana and his cabinet, how would you see how he will run the cabinet? So minister wedding go as if you fire Ghana for him fire, he will fire you the next day. And that's the kind of leader that we want. That's the kind of leader that can change the destiny of the ordinary Ghanaian. It is not only about the individual, it's about the future of this country. What you say? Imagine Kennedy Japan being the president and Brian Champon being the vice president of this country.
Why Brian Champon?
Brian Champon is a very young, dynamic individual, disciplinarian, somebody who has been through the mill, gone through all the geopolitics in the world, and gone through the.
You see,
people on the ground, ordinary people on the ground. Go and check the grassroots and your man wire on the ground to help. What I say, and then the world is moving into a new
no. I think it cannot be more. This is the same man at Champo. This is the man at Champo. Ah, Koto Street Hotels. It is the same man. So, no, all Koto Street Hotels.
What is wrong with that?
It is the same man at Champo. Ah, or see the 100 over power.
Me see.
And people the 100 over power today to move.
That is not what he said.
Ah,
that is not what you said.
Go,
see. Ghana for aye free SHS. Any development that Ghana for aye. Say you just to say na se sa de bisi dia Ghana for hand over power man. Any government because Ghana for be 12 MPP. That was what he was saying. He was speaking in context. He never said all hand over power. All hand over so be we need any hand over power.
Of course.
Any hand over power.
Of course, man hand over power.
What are you talking about? It's not even here or there. Because it's just by Champon, a credible person.
Is he region by Champon? Central
Central Japan as anti 42 Central region. As a matter, you would ban tomorrow. Japan, you would ban tomorrow. Bantuma ni Bantuma Asante 4 at the end. It will no a more powerful in Ashanti region than Central region. Into a combination, no a different thing.
Okay.
Your stronghold
and your former President Akufo-Addo. And the Elite agenda say, when you bomb your Sinchang, Namun for Brian, Ken Ember, and I can't buy them.
They say it got nothing to do with Akufo-Addo. The ordinary people are saying it. The ordinary Ghanaian till there will say, go on the ground. Would there your private investigation? Na for to social media for two baby eti ukwa UMPP ni and one year then about one will tell you on the catcher. This is the ordinary people.
Now pick up this challenge. Actually, now pick up this challenge.
Say what you say MPP ni full machine.
Process sentiment.
Go and find out from them who they want to be the leader. Go and find out who we are, who they make over to me. Me I hanam tie kuma say hanam. So I'm always on the ground.
All right.
Between some maba one ketesi adwumayefo workers, ordinary people, fitter for hairdressers, farmers, individuals, every person. One thing is that you're looking for a leader who will let his ya be his ya and his nay be his nay. A leader who will call a spade, no matter who ox is dog. God, what you say? A leader who can resonate to the ordinary people and keep his promise to the ordinary people. A leader who is selfless, irrespective. Obia wa now so one leader be no ni now so one. Eti person che we na we di o kasa basa wan na we dem ye bedi. Enu ni ebedi. Me de me ozu bempah de me my mo santro fi anoma. Uja me awaja ade. O de me ba fi ade asem na ba. De me kan say MPP political party de wo. So bi so be president na me ozu bempah me kan want to be president.
Abusia. Mo kwasi apanyiri we. Mo kwasi apanyiri we. Ah. Asema kwa we betra o kan ye nyansa nim. First, omilivu in data. Jimmy. Utiewe emotional. Si akwa we. Sika bi na yetwa ma na oye de oye no. Sakwa we. Sika bi na Canada Japan apaja ma no say so ne adwuma ye. Enti yetwa sika ya krama no. Ena kakra be di ni potom. Ena oye all kan de ense ne mfata. Sika ena yetwa ma no. Ena beto ne bottom. Ena ati afa ne tim. And who the onka. Because me be my. Before I go to the response, top MPP communicators in various radios. Omode Aba Bonteno. He was describe who can the Japanese. One. Odintro. Second, Osi Kennedy Japan et sell Rollins. Na asema mpese mimisa mone se Rollins ya mambo na obebu ye no. Ene dedwe ya me no kasei. Eni padodo sen ene ponti omunsa kese Rollins ya mambo na ya mambo papa. That is the first question. enti me ametem ni say brothers wa mu o man yie ode etuo ene beje o man no ene ode ye ode ope ode be bokro no ode be ye ne personal interest oba no so be ma Ghana fo nyina ayepe at the end okono no kita billions and trillions of euros across the whole European countries. And this also the nipa fufuro bi ba na nipa no with that character of Rollins. It tells me credit say, oh, you are lost. You are lost. You are not being honest with yourself, and you are not following the ideology of the MPP, because MPP is right, a right wing, and a left wing. And you cannot untmin and can say the ideology of an MPP presidential candidate is linked to who? To an a right, you can say left wing ideology of politics. And completely wrong intellectually. Who didn't throw? Who can kwasiasem? The edikano no. And kwasiasem first one. The eto sumienu. Wajia to say Kennedy Japan a disrespectful man. Hey, who's bempah? Oh yeah, aboa. Tio, aboa papo jina wa kan che Ghana fo jina so no anka said him say Kennedy Japan nipa bi omu nipa nanso no enye no na Ghana fo pa ahwe because enka obi obu ade na yema no edi Ghana fo so a enka mahama enye den eni akonwa enne ama kumi me mo akwaba ono na kan yo o se e no kure se Kennedy Japan ye disrespectful man o ka de opachire obia o kasa basabasa o jitum but senkasa na yede a enka jo mahama enye den eni akonwa nne enti se enti no Kennedy Japan eyobi o kasa basabasa but to him no he must to come. Very disrespectful man. Owusu bempah ene kaye. Yet osumienu o say every great leader needs to be a little bit crazy. Hey, me I say we can person make you, but make get he far. I say every great leader is have a little bit of craziness in his mind. Now, when akwa we onimu nyansa, die ntia utumi kase, enipa bi te say Adolf Hitler. O pe president ya, o te say Adolf Hitler wo Ghana. Na enema boni a Adolf Hitler eye. Wo awure. Hey, Ghana for mention history about the world, though, about the world. Hitler oba ya, also oba be kreti the rare citizens and the rare Germans okum millions of people in authority of dictatorship. And then 2021, 2025. And next owusu bempah. You are demanding Ghanaians to vote for somebody that you think he has a character of Hitler. Hey, owusu bempah. Papa obedi Germany so or created the Second World War. Owusu bempah what do you know? Ha? Owusu obi obedi Ghana obedi Germany akonya non start fair no fight kwa kikoso. Obedi Germany akonya na me no so. Emma sabio Second World War esi ye ema wiase amansan nyina ebu nkotodwe ema wiase enema nyina aseye kwasiampa nyina owusu bempah in 2025 on the 21st century you are calling for a leader with such character. When was yare when was bibi how adwere when was say yare wo tim when was say enam sika wakoji ntino de wo kan wonte ase na uguso ka yade sika yade sikadambo and about so now can the open. Party no, ye build you. Now, make us say, MPP party no, a party that is on its knees. The Ayen is saying, you know, say, we are building the party. And our interest now is to build the party. But what the wash as say, Yankofa obi a wabodam. One a woka onyame na meka o. Wo se Yankofa obi a onim se wabodam kakra. A ni sunu ne ban ete se nipa bi a wabobo omudini a. Omo history in the geopolitics. Eye non go there. Every part of this world recognizes say the way of governance of Sanipa now born in Dia or free Germany, no. It is something that needs to be expelled from the history of the world. But wo kakrabia ya palma wadinti yenko fa detector metranga na forso no nye de ope wo man no. Owusu bempah. Bibi ha wa adwene. Owusu bempah san kasa konanim se ordinary Ghanaians say omo pekene de Japan. Na me pesa omo ordinary Ghanaian ba akofo bi din. Ordinary Ghanaian ba akope bia o kan sa asem to so omo pekene de Japan. Now this guy is what? He is what? A kind of tribal bigot like a pasa Owusu bempah. Hey, in talking no, Owusu bempah also make a statement say Kennedy Japan ya wo no bantama. Enti owo power kese pa e wa santimai mu. Which means Kennedy Japan ya santini enti e ma santini na emedi Ghana konwa no so e wa MPP Frank aso. Bad them call tribal bigotry. Ai kakraka osanso kama yete ye ho ase se enam se Kennedy Japan ye asantini ntino asantefo pedo tribal bigotry, tribalism at the highest point. Ye twa MPP amanyoko na fu e wa asanteman mu enti asantefo and decided. Then it comes to my mind to say the ye Canada be radio so TV so our platforms are hold also so a munti and asante fwankwa nkoto abano very something very very true because one kasa waba be kan kire yen say Canada Japan ya asantini enti o tumi kase e wa asante man mu o commande o sanso a grassroots person enti ono ne ka grassroots etie no. And this is the reason why nobody went out there to vote for Dr. Alhaji Dr Bawumia. Now, me say who examine everything that this guy said. Now, Ubisame say me one word to describe the identity of Kennedy Japan. How no person on pozu on fameshe ye komu say yem fanomena mani medi Ghana mayanim na. Metumaka on point blank say he already described a detector, a character of a detector with a little bit of tribal bigotry. To say Adolf Hitler style be that is the same thing that he described for me. Some of us you know. So transnational analyzing he just described a detector with a tribal bigotry character in him. And me Ghana need this year back in the 21st century, 2028. Onko to banko for detector metrane so. Na Sabio. In 1957, ye tumi de ye nansi from e pama brofu free and so mo ya. 1957, about 70 years almost. And we should go back and bring in somebody who is coming to detect for us. Owusu bempah. Are you normal? Or one numuri? And I wabo red. And I mean, dear na wabo. Dear bang, and I want maybe Sauni Moreda na. Dear Neto for him, we are one. We are, Bibi how Utiwi no, and a Bibihano. And Utina adrena da Utina Casem no apro. Yang Ghana for. Yase 4 Asante 4 Cam 4. In 1957, we stood and fought the white men to go out of our country. Because we wanted to be free. And now you're free. Who can't say young Konenkofa, a person like Rawlings, a person like Hitler, a person like Donald Trump. Now, Rawlings, do you know the harm that Donald Trump is causing today? And now I can say, and near my bonny Donald Trump, Eddie Bawiasia man Simon. With him. Until fucking the Japan. No, my then. No, Mrs. Sagana, ya Japadi in Ramon and Buana. Or may the character of Rollins, J.J. Rollins, or Baya, or Banaone Sabio, Shito, non Nibi Obedi. Now, free Ghana Kunyaso, now, or no, one of the richest men in the country. Anybody Uncle Familana. Kennedy Omayati Asio so about in the 2 minute bedjins because ye can say, on your busia be etche, a man so one sase home. Owusu bempah. Democracy is issue of choice. Me to me can't say you should have my choice. Sabi o mimpo a me MPP ni kakraka bi. Se me tumi traba because me wa me choice. I think say you Owusu bempah, you have all the right to have your choice. But what I would advise you to do is say, set your choice. Your preferred candidate, no. Sell him. Ye yempe detector. Sanse mo ya oka no. Gusu anaka. Ye yempe. Na mom no oka emfa Dr Bawumia ho mefrem. Because na mnim say wa bonsa. Because data kura unjini. Into the question of your campaign, man, Kennedy Japan. That is an issue of choice and preference. And no. The right of each and every human being. Eti, me, mafo, and I'm better I can't say, don't what? Don't have a choice. You can choose whatever you like. So open say yam fa ma men kwatena Kumasi dwem. Na yam mine na mu na yam twam aba. Ai. So open say yenti kuo bi ti say Japanum kuo no bi. Na yam fa nko wona wode won ho wo manum omu fie yenko sesa omo ne ma yenko bro won yensesa amanfo nko kum won. Ene na wo pa ti say the rodents be ye no bi. E na wo dwere say Kennedy Japan betimi aye e de amawa. Nobody is telling you not to. You have your right. But my issue, my concern is Owusu aboa papo. Said your candidate for his ability, his competency. Adoya wayama amanfo. Feno tono. Nobody will challenge you. But don't try. Don't try to denigrate an image of a gentleman who has been a flag bearer. Can I say a vice flag bearer candidate? A vice presidential candidate for good 8 years, who has been a vice president for good 8 years. Don't try to bring him into your setting of your bodam kakra. Rodins yamamo kakra. Adofitre de kakra. Oya santini ni asante 4 pene kakra no. Eni sabio Ghana 4 pene no. for no your campaign. Not try to convince people. Na can't tell a man for no say who would detector who prepare now with the neighbor into a monto aba a mano no medimoso. But don't bring Dr. Bawumia. Phobia and asem a drink container. Don't bring him into your issues. Don't bring him into your campaign. Sir Kennedy Japan with his ability, competency, what you know he can do, and leave Dr. Bawumia alone. Said ye yang, me a full supporter of Kennedy and friends of Dr. Bawumia. Said ye me ma woso, emme for so say, by force, Branabe supporto Dr. Bawumia. Don't dare yourself to force a detector one kasawa describe on us. Don't try to think say wo aboa papo said the why ye woni gu ho a Ghana for be fadi dabi, especially MPP for yem funny. Aboa papo Mr. Perfume, don't try and think say your wishes, your choices, your possibility of making word for yourself is the wishes of the ordinary Ghanaian. Obwa. Enye intimacy say ton o candidate no in a manner that when we sit down and we talk about Dr. Bawumia, we talk for days, weeks, and months, and years, and still we have more to say. Find something better about your candidate and tell your people. And don't try. And don't try to impose people, to impose a detector at the hierarchy of the MPP. Because we have the men. We have the men. We have a sensible man. We have a democratic man. We have men with the competence. Men who has Ghana at heart. Not someone who has their money at their heart. Owusu bempah, me Mr. Manfo de me do see her. Nabusia, yenko, ne yenko tie nsema, okatachie Afrifa, ekaye, edi chire Owusu bempah, after such a stupid comment about Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia. Yenko na yemra.
Not because wakojime gebia.
Debbie.
I believe MPP must be serious.
Precisely.
Almost politics is a game of numbers.
Exactly.
So be here nipa. But any nipa bi na eje omo ka political party ho. Me hunu akwa yina ni friso na ni mfia so fia mo. Yina ni friso na ni mo anya akono. Kan yina mfim so.
You know, Danny
yina mfim so. Amane.
That's the one I have.
Yini friso na o.
Danny, you know.
Danny.
Iron Express. Aso bon se kan.
So they don't go about so be freeze at.
Fonka.
Ontimi nyina na.
You know.
Danny,
you know. Yini frim. Danny, I'm not interested. Good, thank you. I'm making myself.
Aye.
And him fian so fia mo we.
C'est mindset.
Obi. Abrantie we. I don't know what is wrong with him. Your co-elections we you lose such a huge loss.
Precisely.
And MPP is trying to say obe governor obe mobilize obe rejuvenate obe re-energize the base.
Exactly.
Is this the time for this nonsense conversation?
Never.
Is this the time for blame game?
Never.
And confonso beka say ene asuma si na tutu jagu ma ye lusu we beka say oni alanchera matine, but is this the time for blame game? Hey, Dek, time when you can say munu ya abrante ko kai.
Debbie.
Why na nim fia so fia mo MPP no ba mu da bay.
Fire.
Osu mempa no so be ye MPP da bay na on na be kire said ye si reorganize your party.
Pound for pound.
Aye ni abra ye reorganize the party. Ya dan mi si yina nim free so.
You know.
Yina free so.
The man's a boy.
Yina free. Danny, I'm serious. Take him out. Take him out.
Aye.
Asabre ye ni abre. se party ne besi mi aka bom and now Dr Bawumia and the Japan and you can say a bread champion a Kuford one could share with bread champion trying to find a better way of even somebody the next campaign communication must be key. How do we make sure somebody campaign na end disintegrity yenyan kwhwe makoko committee no kura no report mine yemfa reforms mine na we ye nanim fia so fiamoa political opportunist Oba yo free land dem buy NDC ni mapa chocho mucho jeje role supporter NDC ni mapa fire ene na mu anu se de na kona do tene ho dia no je se na kona de betumi abo ayi President Mills anu one na kona do ko form e fonka sa cha mo ne ayi sangrofo yi ai woni mu fiance ayi wo ba MPP ni mu da ban ya nti wo me ya so kwa de dia ene ba bia ya duru ya we are supposed to work unite the party. The party base, you know, whilst we are trying to rejuvenate them, you are there disintegrating them for your own interests. Are you mad? Osman Poya Noma. Eh? About you Noma. Or free Fonka. I don't know. I couldn't do Koti NDP. And you have to be here. Or grantee interview a Fiapokia so. I catch the Fiapokia say, or no, our year, a year whole political strategist. One of the youngest political strategists. Now the Kountry. Now the youngest political strategies here and one fan and do my role as a president and you na nechi and you na man ko hwe ase it win political strategy here and kadi na ko do echi na saka de president oh yeah no say dwena num and me wo yi and me wo dom na Ashanti region I have over 2 million followers say sabe be na man say following no me wo ko Ashanti achim so ko stand MP 2000 kura wanya it was a base in Ashanti region e na akọ MP wanya wani mu fia we was a national organ say one for someone so am party na nchira be huate e de be no party akọ election area amanfo no kuma ye omoya ye try say betimi rejuvenate party no ani ade why wani mu fia we interesting this say wakodu Kenya Japan what say Dr Bawumia anya anya ona na ne gina platform so sisi fia ni bi yana na nesa sache mo hu senye one for someone so am huate e de be no say one was Kenya Japan it all of a sudden we hira ko gina ho gabi o kire da ko na ma opportunity e ma ko ye Ghana gas ESPR na ka one people ka ba mu da bai ankrofo na abre one people nim ya mo position ye ma wo ya sa wie ne kwata mo se deputy communications officer of the party wo ba people nim da bai onya sa position gabi ya wono so busuefo e be bo ntri so wono na ye e ma sa branchi are you normal what is that e dey ba no Baby, I do Sanko in here. Kovi, Sanko in here. One year, Nico, ya wanya papa ni do papa ni here. I don't know. Call fire. Kennedy Japan crab babe pacho. Say, oh, said was Sikasa any bianco. Dr. Bawumia, the posture is different. Branch champion about the posture. That is the kind of posture we want. Now when you say you open say and nano Kenya Japan ko a present tomorrow I will do it any ade ai said what ya na ko na du no a nisuma ya no ai yedu we hwe Kenya Japan gusese obesa da nani say Kenya Japan ne de be anya woni ntumi na edidi Bawumia chi wani mu fia wan sori wa mi anchichire party bi wa be hu ate ye ni bra bere no ho wo ba party nda bai party no gina bankuma na ogina nifa ukonya Ghana gas ana wotiti skama party na sefo kakra bi ana ya no support wo na nsem funa wodi wo ba MPP wo ya MPP na bai ana me egu owusu bempah of MPP wo ye owusu bempah of MPP na bai wo ba MPP na bai owusu bempah so ba na bai wo ba MPP ni mu da bai abrante and anu wo beto ma yi ase ayi achempemi ne ayi wo bo achempemi yi ase e wa Asante Achimochi na by force so chiabe na titire ni ponchi ame na wo anchemi ntide bai anim kusu ba ye de nsa sheme sa nam se we by force memfreu ni papa bi kura chiabe na wo anchemi na ye de na wo mu na ne na ni mu fe ka ofra ko ne chichire party asa no manu wo pekene Japan ni favor okay, so apparently, it's yes or to Bawumia. Meanwhile, Kenya Japan cry is trying to be measured in the way he communicates. I'm first man, so I've been watching. I don't know. Papa, say, yeah, Yania Bro, but you know, Yania Bro, a young woman for the moon call. That's the way I know Yata Kennedy.
Anumago Kuniko.
Junior Kennedy.
Munyini free party ni mu ne yanchechire party.
Aye.
Wa bedi bia kofie koda. Anya hwe wo ba ye ka asakase wanya bia to. Afia kase wasi bi nkra. Eno ano no. Sorry free party ni anya de.
Odi anoye anso ne ba. Bempah.
No wa ye no tuatua media fo ne kakra na media fo ne yayi. Wa sorry free party ma me yanchechire party go. Enkanta free. Munyini ntontwere ni anka party ni mu. Bawumia no bayi nyina ombe year campaign. They will be very measured. Nyina ya de ye ifiri na ko ye hwese de besi aka ensem. Jeno amuso ma me ko boko asem so.
Yes, abusianfo enti owusu bempah do de nsem abaw. Owusu bempah asemi said ya oti ye yi ne to saa kwa we oye political opportunist okoha na wabaha ba bi obenya favor na onam na enye ono nko o enye okatachie free fa nko na ba abonten o eni pado doso akwa biti radio bi so ose ye frɛ na jantoa ono ye ndisi ni pio but minima sam no ba bie ha no anti a waba abonten ono so de nsema bego owusu bempah me se wo oto ebe pawo ai baby odo na yesi no e hot pa wani beba wo so na wo hyepo ase abusu ayanko ne nkonkote nyanya janto aso mempe na asem betenne okanyansa asem bi umbenko ne nkonkote nsem a ono so kandefa aboa papo ho maame akua tutu amemo akwaba Mary aboaje memo akwaba Katie etisen ena ya macheche mu nyina Katie etisen umbenko na yento ado
say flag bearer into flag bearer say so for mo mayi o mati eye Bawumia ono ankasa beba Kennedy pon ya tenenka yewura ya osei adutwum ono nso ya tenenka ena yewura Brian Champon ono nso aso obekwa aso nkobat ono nso ya tete saa enka no say 4 people are yate pa de eye Dr Bawumia Kennedy pon Dr ya osei adutwum and Dr. Brian or doctor or PhD, in fact, or any second PhD. That papa name remember can ask him Dr. Brian Champon. The Suba is very different from the Amuhuno or Nipa Pa Dr. Brian Champon. But Nipa 4 in a man who say so far, Omayu Omuti Ewumu. But one of the things I mean say Obia Obe we knew MPP Muno. We hear other people to support you. The minimum political party. Nti ade ba kwa me kaya Joma Hama ye ya mani je pa ne say o wini wie ye no yewra kodwobonsu yewra Dr Kwabnado do ene ye kan say Professor Joshua Alabi odomo nyina ba back e ka say ye nyina ye nka ye humbom na ye support Dr Bawumia nso ye bi muntie MPP 4 Ernest Owusu Bempah, only a Deputy National Communication Officer of the MPP, aboa papo, or corporate na seniors. Enra, wasi say kasa, kan ketisi or your TV, or naming near paka, and a train como. And one shall say MPP for the wrong candidate in a buyer, Dr. Bawumia. Dr. Bawumia, no a wrong candidate. MPP for Oman Fanny Papa Pama and into Mututia no. Inti so many Canada pon eba. Me makacho se Canada po o wini flag bearer. Many beji. Dr. Educhum, e winia, many bechi, Dr. Brian Champo, obia because e Ghana, impuntu ni Ghana yedi. Inti ometi mi aboa ama Ghana koso. Because we hear MPP, so musu be boama John Mahama amemona konenim. Inti right now we need somebody or a leader. Now, right now, as we speak, you need Dr. Bawumia leader beam. He said, "I could deep part in his side." To Dr. Bawumia, although ni more do no a flag bearer for 2024. So on your flag bearer beam. But what is the point? Aboa papo ye Ernest Owusu Bempah. I shall say, eke kansema twitwiri Dr. Bawumia. Etwitwiri Dr. Bawumia Emma Ghana for who say Dr. Bawumia no ye wrong candidate. Aboa papo. Sa branche na okasa ba ha didi obia tem. Ne kasa enye. Sa wuyi na pofri ono ne number 2. Ah sebi ne nsem a oka no. Etimima party elusu. Owusu bempah ka kire obi se oye wrong candidate. Dr. Bawumia na owusu bempah aboa papo. Mo campaign se Ghana for ento abama Dr. Bawumia no. Say the wo ka kire se nipa na na mo so onto yento abama no to become a president no. Say na oye wrong candidate. Wo na wo se yento ma Dr. Bawumia no. After say wo sha say ye wo campaign no. Me kana Japan me ni problem me pena asem pa enye kana Japan asem na meka me paka aboa papo eni nipa enti kana Japan crofo no madaroma monye careful me say bia aboa papo ka mo campaign team ho ba monye careful because ye won crofo bi wo ho a wodi omu attach wo campaign na obelusu. I'm telling you ye won crofo bi wo ho a se wo ye campaign na wodi omu bata ho a obelusu ba ko eye aboa papo enti ye rekede pom me po asem ba no kure wom ni se wo ma aboa papo sha ase kasa na ogu Dr. Bawumia ne MPP anima ase a I'm telling you say one hwe ya wo fortunes no ebekọ fom no kure bi wo ho a e wo se e ka kire mo eno ne ye ka mo nti ase no aboa papo nyi credibility aboa papo owusu bempah oni credibility upe obi a oye radical oka de ope ka ne bo so asem etete ne ho keka de ope a eye ono a the same aboa papo na wodi Bawumia chi na wo support na po e ma na po kan semhunu e kire Ghana for no all of a sudden what shall say hepese o say Dr. Bawumia me Dr. Bawumia nya ne campaign na me you but you see the danger is that se mo ankasa mo tete mo hu wie MPP for mo ankasa mo tete mo hu wie na janto a sha ase se obo a afi dem meka se na janto a MPP for asem se mo ankasa ye mo ho ese mo ankasa mo candidate ese mo ankasa mo nipa ebi obe flag bearer na mo tete mo hu wie na afi asem ne ba ne ye sha ase ebo a afi na mo be complain se na janto a MPP for atem na eye den na wankasa wo candidate a mo ka se Dr. Bawumia ye credible then all of a sudden we lose unti mo ke kansem hunu me records be tell say the man mo lusu pa ye na do danko akufuado the tosu mienu eye kenoforiata mo refi ana mo refi say eye na akufuado e na Ghana for say ka ho ma Dr. Baw ope die ntie ma Dr. Bawumia lusu pa ba ko ye na akufuado the tosu eye kenoforiata eti Dr. Bawumia kra de ombemu in the first two. So why do you blame a candidate knowing for sure say Dr. Bawumia na mu no Dr. the Nana Akufo-Addo ye no wo krom ha now na wontimi nje no ho no na ya asem foforo yera kan Japan me pe asem but o pese ukọ wanim na Ghana for ji utuma emfa obi te se aboa papo emba meka nkofo na omuka bi ma no enye sa me say omebema wo ho nya akono because ankofo we did you didi nkrofo atem nyoma o maye wo krom ha no I'm telling you omuni credibility enti hweye na MPP fo nso mo hweye na nsen ya adwo asafo sha ase kasaye no mo stop adwo asafo se mane nka de wo ka all of a sudden owusu bempah ye MPP deputy communication director wasa ase ke kan sema SM party no enti yera general secretary JFK unhu ye MPP for the Radina Kupo.
Yes, abusia enti owusu bempah right back left center obia ka bi kire no me ma me akua nya ako me mo akwa bapa and sister Monica menim de echo ya ba live for video no enkokora menim what is happening enti no I don't know. I will try to see if I can do something about it, but for now there a little bit, can I say sad because so bad we have views no I don't know what is happening. Abusia message say more like video no na more adomano so say the be ya me ba obenya me nkai bose maba because asema ye ma me woni kai kan say views no wo form ni nyina ne say wa subscribe mpo no a o say won san ye dey won san unsubscribe ho uwi ana wa san subscribe no foforo na do san abo adoma no so say de be me ba life a obenya nkai bose maba na wa be join me ama ya to aso abusia asema na janto aka kire owusu bempah nie ene miracle saboaje so ekopie mu I think on Joy FM ene ebisa ne say miracle asema owusu bempah ka ye den ena odwene fa ho yenkure kokotie no so ye ba na ya to aso
Owusu Bempah actually said.
Who's Owusu Bempah?
You know Owusu Bempah. He was a presidential staffer. I'm not talking.
No,
about
we didn't have a presidential staffer called.
I'm talking about NPP member.
No, we didn't have a presidential staffer called Owusu Bempah.
You didn't have a staffer called Owusu Bempah.
No, we didn't.
I see.
So I want to know.
I also know someone was at was it NPA or Ghana Gas?
Yeah, he's the one.
Oh, now you know him.
Yes.
Okay,
but he's not a presidential staffer.
Right. He says many MPP members didn't vote in 2024 due to, quote, wrong candidate choice.
We are rebuilding our party.
You're rebuilding your party.
I think that, like I said earlier, in our party today, the most experienced politician, active politician in our party today is Dr. Bawumia. There's no doubt about that. In our party today, he is the one that has been at the foremost today, actively, and has been at the foremost of this country's politics than any other person. He's been vice president for 8 years. He's been running mate for another 8 years. That alone was 16 years. And he's run for a presidential election. The party rank and file across the country are quite clear in their minds that our only fast route to power would be to stay united, neatly and closely together, work together behind a leader that has articulated clear-cut alternative policies to the issues that matter most to the people of this country. And that person is Dr. Bawumia. That's one, there's no doubt about it. Data supports it. Our political history even supports that. As for views, I can't verify this because I didn't hear it. I haven't heard it. But as for views being expressed by individuals, I am sure that you are aware that we'll be going into an internal contest. And once we'll be going into an internal contest, we should expect that even within our own
so
party,
we'll leave that
people would disagree. People would disagree with each other and all of that. So let's not really worry too much and play so much beyond. Even with comments like this, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's posture is that, team, let's work with the party who are committed to ensuring that we get back to power so we can implement these ideas we have for all these sectors. And I think that anything that would distract the party's rebuilding and restructuring is something that I would advise all our party people. It's difficult. Sometimes it's very emotional. It gets sentimental.
This one is not emotional. Let's talk about Operation Feed the Nation. Would you agree?
My interesting takeaway is that
abusian for yemi amela konso mu aya odema owusu bempah aboa papo no se yenwene kwan be fa so be se ye be siesie ye party no na ye be yi nchichemu ene ho nsensem nyina afri party no because abrewem no we are the rebuilding part of the party. Enti owusu bempah de wagene left back right center odo a babi obia num se oda obedwene anso be ba bontan be kasa obekasa Kevin Kujo memo akwa papa mesrewa say like video no mame na share so na unsubscribe so na wa subscribe na abusu ayento aso na yemi phone lines no ntum na answer na be phone lines no ene movement TV for so trance na mo trance no omo so den sem ahodo be gu ho concerning sem a aboa papo ekaye video we ene the last response a ye body amamo ye wi a na ye be phone lines na tum na wonso wafre ache wadwe
enti obia wo rice otimi ko benkum ana wo nifa open so bia wo betima tena ho a but say
we renew contract
ana obeta renew contract all say to the bi krampa waku say matches bi e ba so a player bi a wo free team say wo free United and Eco City ye ko bo debia wo take as oh se me united da and am say me ho na me wonti me jubilate wo se wo ho
papa baby
e obo map omo ta ye sa ne man ye besere wo fi baby na ko support obi baby a nipa kro na eye wo new candidate no project no
that's so
project candidate me support Dr Bawumia ye betra bahase for my next next year ye beto abade say me mo competitor bi adi but the betra Dr Bawumia what dance every day sir I change mu said the here say Ghana e deserve the leadership of Dr Bawumia me mpese odi wa no besi obi so kwaku na wo win bia what dedicating ni papona how would you be able to tell the person I'm not support there's a hard when say a small owusu bempah kan ye no data and support data and support and some owusu bempah kan ye me ba so democracy be mu na yakoto aba si epe leader na yato aba bi no obi enya ababe Dr Bawumia say
40
no presidential no mu ye no
primaries no so nya as 60
ana me kwa be
7 or so now
yes and near presidential and yes and near no super delegate
no nya 64 or 63%
okay now the majority MPP for council of state a council of elders ni one and the delegates ni na akoto aba
so on your pen
say one no more pen ya unya be 60% yakoto aba when we need we see one no na was a wrong choice etika do no nya 30 and do no nya 2% no wala ka yan fa nan kwa na does it work like that in democracy enye de wonu ano beka ye nyina se yan kwoto ba ne yan select di bakoro ya kwa de kwa select di bakoro na se Dr Bawumia the winning ya and the panel what the ban it be say he's the most popular person at that time and with the moment I will question say he wasn't the right choice when they say one more moto aba no who did you matter
true
and go for that so nam can say Dr Bawumia no one the right choice now was I a parliamentary candidate and people all constituencies in the country and ebia ho one more say ka say wo ye kremoni enti no me pacho constituencies across the country MPP na your modia ya enkremofo na ombe win ye no e ho no na enkremofo de do so ana aha ye constituency ye tie every agbe na time wo win constituency and this win da Henry wo je Kristo ni a Kristo for do so che enkremofo e wo constituency e ba ye kremoni na wini wo kwa asen central a Kristo for e do so che enkremofo enzo kremoni na be wini ye na Dr Bawumia oh that time support sanema no eti de wo support no kasa media na me owusu bempah me support we na me gidi say do na penasem eti me ya adwuma ma no eno anu no e wo choice a obi timi take it away from you but to seek to denigrate the other person there nobody will allow that nobody will allow that you know there I say come go be atiase all right no. Let's see for the meantime
and some of your question no there what can me can be actually because you can say so and have papa enti said odi ka kan no obia nipa support no project nipa and go attack obi because odi ko fa attack na ba e bia responsible ba no you can't stand it
there be
all right me niame kan say ato da bia in some say ba na so bi so ebe chirichiri mu ni ntia the other candidate no so ain't me the right choice me the only thing I will say is say obi anim say Dr Bawumia a very credible person ye ka credibility and integrity as a person
and loyalty to the party
and loyalty to leadership ni bibia unquestionable
yes
but require this for Dr Bawumia faso any propaganda wagility am say ode say ni Dr Bawumia to now the supposed choice of the people no and so ejina ho a hey and the people call about to say bebre pa
aye
say Dr Bawumia pom propaganda ni e dia and the NPP and yes the other choice no NPP didn't see or so so and the anchor chrome have bed
who the can say now you are saying say why Dr Bawumia it's not the right choice. But what about if I also come here and say so why
then you are pushing
why just it's not the right choice? Yes. Can you stand it?
Yes, because my response no you can't stand it.
I hope na metra say I hope me put there I hope na metra
Amiya Evans and Kama me mo akwa papa abusia video no bono ubetumi afre na wa kire wadwen na ye koyanim. Yes,
me obitsa aboa papo there me no was special
abusia message say but mother na like video no like na hu hia yem pa enti like video no na fa wonsa bo adoma no so na utumi fre so na wa kire wadwen kama pa.
Tio, make us say what is our argument in the bar? Me, I'll even take aboa papo from the equation. I don't even want them to attack aboa papo. The issue at stake, is about choice. Who is best choice for the party?
That's all.
Okay. So Mahmoud Bawumia, with all credibility ni bibiano, also on your choice of the party.
Now they also
on your choice of the people, no. Say Bawumia on your choice, no. They want propaganda in this for you in there. And then I will say or your choice, no. On the and the you design propaganda. That's the fact. Yeah, the videos, yeah, the pictures, yeah, the audios, yeah, very welcome. And you listen to any people near train the
why we are
minds also say
why we are people no. And you are calling
no, you can't even go. You see,
all
the choice is bad there. Then what to happen is say in somewhere and go for can o candidate ni yi ni wi and people for moments say election ye jai because bedin
of a benson kan tem so chiamo na mo men kan tem se nye NDC t-shirt nko na ira na sakri nyina so no so
yi nyina ira. All right, asante my mother sebre anya ye review no for me nyame ka chen people mpani for no say o radio station now ko granting interview and why careful.
Hello.
Hello.
Aja, Akwawa.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Mechia one atiefo amohe RAZ Media ene omohe ken Japan Junior so on Facebook. Ne bet maka ne se wonu ya wo ya adwuma. Na omohe so omomo dia say be se o ma won me like page na afi no. Omo comment na afi omo share so se na be ya be ko akiri. We are my man maybe see more na me buy na o ka bibi afa owusu bempah aboa papo asem no anopa na me tie movement into me tie sem no bi wo honom na me contribute me kama asem kakra fa sa asem no na me de da bia no ya na me ka say the MPP party na wo honom no you say bia Ghana for e no mo mpa say on beto abama yen but MPP na da bia no MPP be ko opposition na nya NDC for because say the abato year tono 2024 year MPP lose poto year case study say Ghana for pen na mpa Mahama sem na Ghana for don't want Mahama because and the CD or just say now there's nothing shows say Mahama is over president. Absolutely. But what happens because MPP party na ye ho no because me ma RAS me sama for me ma o ma me nko dia me so me ma nko die nyina emmo itu so I consistence enye nene start you since 79 I will no time and I'm at yetike mu na Liman fa ho be president. Liman was nowhere near power but because of UP4 year tradition year and say men pene na me say o nsembasa na fe ya say abano na fe dia ma opponent ya ontimi nya o mani ye 2008 so be see the same thing o manya yewura kufo be fa na ye wo hepic otimi ye free hepic e de ba middle income country na ye move forward to many things anaga for enjoy bi da because now free healthcare na be in Africa kwambo na countries do send the practice be even Europe kwambo countries do send them practice free healthcare so kufo the bagana later kufo send the basic education free by no who say no still kwa ntimi nko eno na Kwame Nkrumah free SHS was not registered na man for school no mba be ka ye. I didn't try because who said Nkrumah na go school go buy free so mo ko amunya aduane ni ntino obedi ni mame achi akwafom. Eno MPP for na dey buy. Say na be ya akura no because ebi afom ko akwakwa sheda nkonya aduane papa bi ani. Ba so ba school no benya because Ghana so dey only say ye kurase fo yi. Say ogona benya mo ko bodia because adama go secondary school na me tan go deni. By a Sundays, you may be a coconut de aboa, Ubiaba. Well, because who himself Sunday, the Abia, over the Biaco. Very good. Oh, we ask a woman in our baby because when he said that didn't do the good. Well, until a man can need school because when he said, of school, or what was you had an obsession. And so all this things in Ghana for benefit because of MPP government. And so, because of your selfish interest, senya media and your bia, and then people need bia your platform or kasa no or blame game. Nipa is one more to near sin so as a bio obia sorry. Just a papa bia sorry. No person kasatia Dr Bawumia. Let them can say politics Africa one. Say ya here bedroom especially Ghana as a country no. Ni papa obet my money ye bi. Today be incompetent people like Mahama no be uru Ghana. Enu bi na ya say ayeye no. Enti Mahama fo hu say oanya be president dey say be odi 4 years ni we no ntimi mabiem kompa. E so establishing yen crop for no build SBC finance yes no say no be manya more money. Ko ku das card automatically obet mawu. Enu bi na MPP for so hu say okay on say for so brigade on na bibi one hu say yakọ position dia yakọ bi manage menya bi edi. Owusu bempah asem ma wona ma okekan yansa bempah na wom
pranye izo
yansa bempah na wom say a candidate na represent yan ti o be say o kire me say owusu bempah upon all education a wo wanya all nimdi a wa kwai wa betra bro kire ha no nyina no o be say o kire say bia Ghana for na say bia dodo na yeti bonkoso for na ye ho me kwa me ka say Ghana for yeti bonkoso for because ye na ye di ho abro now ka say Dr Bawumia nie the credentials, the normal way we are see, a Juma way across the globe. Now I can say Bawumia Jina, Mahama Yina Hanuman, 2% says Mahama a better candidate than Bawumia. Never. And I will argue with anybody any day, any time. Say Bawumia, there is no way with Mianya, a dear the Bonia for Bawumia, concern about corruption and concern about integrity, ben about my only, but because of cheap politics and propaganda. And another God income. Say obi to say Dr. Muhammad Bawumia cry to me say ya na wo nipa wo ya say bio ono na wo fi say ono mom na better choice no that means we don't have any future for Ghana because look at Mahama character and look at Fosu Brigade the character. Do you think this is a perfect person to this country?
Absolutely not.
Yes. And he said Ozu bempa say bio no ho chere say wo fi abamu na wonya ne ntobo ntibiem na se wo firi mu a mane mfa ne yafunu nti koka nsemu this time around no Dr Bawumia ye no bi ne makwan em obi amfa ne nsemu ma ne so because the man is perfect gentleman mo kika nsem sa afa ma we hu amanfo di atroguma we so still this man have become somebody and sound he will never even talk backwards to you sa nsem am ka fa Bawumia ho no Mahama yanka mu afa ankyere no so se Mahama nya platform ma hwese ma no kika
ya atemudie ba
Mahama nya platform ma hwese ma no kika Mahama kasa kisa ni se zampa ifo so ogogoro nti kasa bahad but this is the manner okay sem kwampo chere na ye na yakwampo na obe address wo e wo nyansam
yes
ma me fast me fa nko boku ntoko ya e ko sesi bro Mahama ko gina boku e ko kansem hunu as a statement kan kwasiasem amafo kan no mo dress no Mahama kan kwasiasem ho say adentina say boku krampo na nipa no mo do so krampo no ko ye business center adento mo nya se bi o ma nya region na region bi a mo population krampo no say mo na mo nya region hejimi se mo okay me wa so Mahama bi da fi say sa regions na yet no now that for many years Oti region what they saying
Savannah
Western North or Savannah president regions you were president under this republic I mean now one man obi beyema obi no say no one pene na say bio say na can say population dey ka dey say dem can certain regions say come to omo country
yeah
because you in countries population go 100,000 so country Your country some population no 2 million. So country and essence and Kazan because Asante region a population of more than 2.5 million tika. They have to become a nation. Wow, okay, some number you can because of vote now pentino. Say oba open because when NDC was in power, there's no crisis in Ghana. Meanwhile, so now I'm for this Gusasi for Namu Mahama. Meanwhile, so that 2013, 2014, Mark Walongo was defense minister. Organic free Boku. Something now, what they saying? Yahoo again. Mark Walongo organic, no, that one, no, only defense minister, organic. As a military leader now, we are defense minister and organic free Boku that 2013, 2014. And no people want to buy more, but come on, say you keep on course what you did. That's how I'm about man people because Bawumia man pusini. Now even after Kwambo brother, say you onye say bia 7% can. Bawumia man pusini hip hop na who say Bawumia ko gina e platform bia so say say bio o man pusini ntino man pusi for ne ayi for nkokon. Omoni boku for nkokon. Abrawo Mahama say ka say wo Mahama ma so historian. A woni pepe say santo kwa we enye ne. Enye okura to kwa older than you Mahama. Yeah. But because of cheap politics in tea, who could not cancel doing what Sam say? I'm a ne, Uba Bamuno, Apecram at Naya West. At Naya West, I've been on them say, Otumfo, and for the animal patch of Mona, who can't was Sam no him say, a best skeleton, and even a better no tomb for Papa Mako, Cousin William, because already woman what take his side. Yeah. Hopefully, Gonja, who are Bolly Bamboni, but what take his side said because of winning the population, no, but many vote, you know. Mamma got town much, but we have to say, elected people, they can fight a nation. Of course. Said no, Mampusi for almost all, but when to quiet coffee, who can say, Omunga, I think Mampusi for Musano, Omutim stand at this Bokufon. And I'm one in Casabia Baba and Tenepama Mahama. And it is a we are leader of the nation. You don't go and stand one side, you have to be neutral. And not about me now, oh yeah. Because of NDC for propaganda and politics, cheap politics, you know. I'm a Omaya man, then to Kwana Escalatia, who have a person for Sakus for now, couldn't go to his Massa Giano. Well, Naya IGP, Jimmy Bisuko, Janahoma, was a more lame arms and down. Now, or the farm police. Jimmy Sam say, Ghana, if I do say, ya re ya wa san kwasia for we pepe for kwasia for binuma o ma bedia akonya we no o be say o my way hwe ma me ma scenario bi and the Ghana politics here won say current government here won say here who meaning na o no be region. Yes. Ma me ma example apart from vice president of central region o kuna wie kwampo you won dey so we I am packiness very good apart from some ma me na we central region na o no free one pass on the vice president me boa second in command but hwe the president of the nation of the North, the House Speaker, which is the number 3 of the North, the majority leader in Parliament and government business of the North, the appointment education minister, such as now, interior minister, so you're not. Very good. Also, the woman. So, Ghana, country that home. You can't say a population wider. I can focus to change all the other tribes. I met Macasa. I can form one more than 60% plus. Mebuana. The tiny minority, no, come the Uru Ghana way. Or more population, I met Macasa Ghana. No, you can say based on that ethnicity. And this is what their policies now. Go to me when you about Ghana. Because I can say the ethnicity network about Ghana. Then this is point me by because who come in a bomb, come over region when you are bomb, probably going to lose a region. Now, if you hear by because of Nipa Beach say, aboa papunum be sent, and the ma Yakutani Pasuent me Uniaba. Because if you say, Yan never called the Yan of us be never called the Anya, Obian to me commanding ye. Well, now, or Maya, you warn him before I said, the home this won't be your man anymore. I common sense back at your say, I don't know all these areas. Obi to say man ya neto e ba ya obetna parliament or the Ghana ska ko neto yi Dubai ne constituency ni nyina no constituency ni nyina no population mo nyina mo to aba out or the ba parliamentary candidate what so 28 years asa na osa ba yi speaker of parliament yeah population no 15,000 the whole constituency no wow so bisa ho say otimi tu so bo ho kwampo ma na mo no ho a mo ne mponche ne mwa na num so ho no population amuni pa kwampo no 20,000 what the bag na kwampo what the bag me hold my time constituency kwampo ya ko be say almost 60 to 70,000 no o could just population of less than 15,000 so no ultimate get for them agnochira ha my way countries na susa pa no o pescam o pe countries no rich pa na countries nkete no San Marino no losing bag no Switzerland no ko Switzerland ko he adanti na wo constituency say because allocate common fund na ye be dua okuma ye be dua ma obi wa ayi so ameno the same is gonna be that be ma ma dia ko honum so some say dey be no dey
chomo anum
enti sankrofo we no kwa me nkroma hu say okay fine mum dem honum hwi ni ho nti dey betima ya boa man say ye ma mun ko school say dey be ya mun betim di nim dia ba be boa me nkrofo omunya nim dia we dey be no dey na no akoya ya hye ne da ya hye ne da wo pusiga hwe dan ya wo si wo minister wo hwe dan ya wo si wo ho hwe da ko si nkugo bo bi si wo because say dey be ya mun so oni hwe so otemanshi mu won kan otemanshi mu e won kan nti o chese mu de munya free mu kro mo ma mu wire fi omo munya anya position ba abato be so anamako dada omo ene monyi tomatoes monye yi na o maje na o mato abana ma na ma be sankan bunyi gwa so no ye de mu ba se mu bra na mo ma meboa na mu ntimi develop the tiny place you have the tiny population you have you cannot even develop them na sankrofo we they get the guts they get the audacity to talk against Asantes to talk against the accounts. Meanwhile, you drink water with animals. Ni padu na sena hadu na dusu uru omo tamale south one. Population do say. And I'm example ma no. Sa or the saying na nduli kadoli hodom. Population na mto abama obi be minister, obi be yi MP no. Otimi woni 6,000, otimi ya 6,000 vote. 6,000 vote be MP.
Wow.
Obi a wan lusu what ayi or the sense swame otimi lusu with 15,000 so obeba be opposition ontimi nya vote ontimi wini
ayasebo
what yes and that's apropos and Ghana 2 million dey amam ye the 2 million amam so still no nsem hu ene no ma emfata am pese mu put this country into chaos Ghana me kan dem ya say nya kan fo na mo dwene ekina ne adekea nka Ghana we nka yakuni pa bebre se ne Rwanda nkoma omo slota ni pa bebre no because na omo ka so omo be sori a yeah, you are for peace.
Yeah.
And because we are for peace, you know, and on our mind, the basa o nyahwe, ye pesade na nyahwe. Enti my main fa o machine so na main ka we na me fancy. Aboa papo, ene ne nkrofo, ene everybody who concerned to know say Dr Bawumia na office am de be am campaign. Different strategy. And for this time around, you do this thing, and we lost miserably. 2024 election. Because of more selfish and you are gangandazing. No more person mo ye. I know I'm Magana. Mo ye because selfish interest. Aboa papo kwa boy. Then come na MPP for kwa say MPP for say say mu me kwa me don't want me tiase. Sa na was employing hops na do e buy no so koye we na ya man position. Obi so ti party ma so I the party making many years. Ya man hwe obi wura man ya man position. Wono aboa papo kwa de be na man mora say oba ya yetimi kukuru sa position in the man.
Yeah.
What you say? Enti so much you say bia Bawumia no de be yam campaign. Ya ma mo kwan. Na Canada Japan so kan ne for say. As far as we concerned, 67 no to abama Bawumia no. They are still there omon koy.
Yes.
Omon we. And this another say only 33% no bet ma belidi MPP party. On think it twice. He should go and think twice. Because how can you tell me say wow, we are 33%, we are popular now, we are 67%. Say we are Ghana na yagene. Ghana na yagene nya. Obi timi nya 37%, onu we are popular. But obi nya 67% on the onyade. But nya nwa ye boba ba mo obi nya 6.2. E mo obi nya 6.7 na ma fo say obi anwuni. Obi nya 6.2 anwuni.
Give us.
Unia, me na wase, ma me boss na fufuro problem.
Me na se problem ya mas na me ka o. NDC for. Ya bobo abao, am obi anya 6.2. Obi so anya 6.7. Na 6.2 for na bomb on sub. Esa ma ama afa. Hai, awrade nyame. Yankopon bo ayen why. Abusu ya ha RAZ Media me so se bo modern. Na like video no, na share video no ka ho. Mef ene afrefo na doso enti moma enye 5 minutes na obi to nkasa because course go achira I have to pick every one. Ose menye den Me mama de na me ntimi mfa obi akọ. Yes, Sister Diana ene di kan freye. To ma me mfa ne kọ. Na yafa maame Monica na yafa ya maame Esther. Nti wo hwe ni nyina na wo like video no mame. Like eboa pa. Evans me da say eno special contribution. Abusua ha ye adwuma pa e de ama yewura Dr Bawumia. So that me aba no aba bedi oman we so. E de oman no sabio poshe asase papa bi so. Ai ye mo be 7,000 workers in the nkrofo be otua ma omo. E me divert attention. You do the right thing. Say maame Diana or adwuma mti ontu. Maame mfre ya maame Rita. Ai we are yes ya me Monica efre. Yes. Hello, mommy.
Hello, Papa.
It is saying,
this was the moment also.
Yankopana don't be aboko.
Hello, Papa. You know, I unique a cramp and chocolate.
Yankopana don't be aboko. What's it?
I send me an percentage my unique a cramp.
Panda homo.
The M% bisa say. And people one say you lose for. You lose for blah. Say you lose. Kasa ostinado o menya post MPP. Yeah. You will nipa omo ble wo MPP. Da bia ma me te he ni kasa bitim bisa say. What does it depend here? From me maculating at them, so what does it the MPP? It's again when ya Tama ye MPP hono. Not say the power num be any wo. Omo na be sisia dan akese. Abenye ska akese e wo MPP. Yenti a make say MPP pay for you lose. Enkwada. Sa aboa pope. Na nim said ye ya to chiri ye chimboa. Bla ye kama me konfo so ni chimboa.
Minimpa.
Na bre na ye bi chinja no.
Yes.
And no huntintini said ye when ya HIV. No oba be kan no ware tankwa siasema omo yama ye lusu MPP. Ama ne MPP aye said ye aye no. Omo da so ekika sankwa siasem no.
Dendenepa why you full interview.
Yes. Makekwe. Asema mi kwache makekwe enne de die say. The papa na mfa true investigation ama. No mo de tro investigation ba. MPP omo be prefer. Me na make a chow. Ya ye be jai MPP ye do so papa. Da be bia no kole da bia la omo famla. No mo mani pa nyina hu se Canada Japan and ostinado ye and na ayi sa alanka she ni Canada Japan omo na Blake MPP.
Ethiopia.
Se bla what the American of
Ethiopia na say omo fa
na ni program be gum bla Bawumia so.
Dabi.
Me nyo be Bawumia onya hi o.
Dabi.
Well do what the be nyo be me su bibi be ye o. Bawumia be. Na wo aye to a IPP for to a back. Sa ayi omuyi flag bella no kwa no nya 30 something. Bawumia nya
63.
Wo no 1 year campaign man. The whole Ghana 42%. What was that? Na kufuado. Mampanyi kufuo. Kula ba first no. Onya sa man.
Dabi obia na onya sa man.
Na kufuado. Apa nim planta so. Nim plenu so no onya sa man.
Dabi
Enso ye de ne ko. Na make kan sewu. Na ni sema mo na ma mo faji ka se. Na kufuado say on the Bawumia ya aka. To the support akota support Canada Japan. And then
In Chappie.
Adeng. Mo yes some MPP akọ opposition jafra kan yenti say. Na no just afu ekasa no. MPP mpanyinfo mo sola kwa stop no. Say youth a national organizer youth. Omu nyina she Canada Japan sa.
Ah sa Nana B.
Omu nyina ka hu bi ni MPP lusu ye.
Ay, asem we de mu edro.
Omu nyina ka hu bi. Ade tinu mutin kokko stop address afo. Na some way akwa we yakika ngare na mutimi kokko stop no.
You're making a point.
Ade tinu aboa papo. Address afo nkadi aboa papo ka mi o.
Davi.
Okay, yeah, over castle, no, they need support to throw the Dr Bawumia, who dimnika support, stop no. That means someone that's so shaken and the Mona Musa, I used to my very near my phone. And then MPP and come on. I'm a petty nako power. And then MPP for you MPP may solve the problem. Then Jimmy for woman Rasta, I said no me jino one intimi nyanti asio.
Asem no de mu edro. Asem no mu edro. Pa odwene wa antiasio. Unhu de. Aba fa ma for team.
Ayi was na do NDC ni. Obe ni mo ma the post kakraka we.
Aye.
Akwa ayi aboa pope NDC ni. Obe ni mo se ma the post. Na MPP for mu de sunya so dwene.
Political opportunist. Omo nam party ahodo ma epe ba bi omo ho beto omo.
Na ya sala ni ye nkwasi adwuma ye tiatem ye kansama kese amanfo afa ye ho tan na ye te ho ani ye bre na nkwasi afo we sala na omo to party ni papa wa na omo adidi amen. Blaster.
Amen.
Me doing a sama media 20 back door. Say what the 1 2 1 amount me Dr Bawumia. Me see me this year up to next year me tell you me pay kwa ya me campaign.
Campaign dey do ebe hu de ebe ye pa. E bie mu bu a. Ebe hu de ebe ye.
Plano pa. Me jili me say me jai me juma e jai bibia me de me 4 months to akwa ya campaign Dr Bawumia.
Amen.
Please. Na niema na time. Yentimi ma ye blenya kwasa. Yentimi ma Ghana nsopasa. Na nya mimi ye yo, anya mimi ma ye. Ghana nti.
Yes.
Ghana nti. Adi na menya na 1 pp. Adi na me menya. Me ba wie school 6 years when nya djuma da wo Ghana. When nya pp panyini amana mamba djuma da. Eso me da so kuma MPP.
I say, oh my.
And then I'm sorry. It is separate, sir. When you're dying, and your class, and your niema, what poppy, when you say quo, when you say quo, when you say quo, oh, what a time, tell us, we have. When you are watching me about MPP now, one about the DMPP. Now I mean, carry. Jama same you know more can stay your hat away. Now what been giving your baby about me a while grown? The more who say we are sick, a 9. The wouldn't name Yansa. They are me for what video so at that. A my yase, a my ya, na ordinary radio station about for Yama MPP or the same.
Won't to me.
to me me dana sena eyi papa ya MPP ni ya na oka eyi galamse asemita manana ku
okatachi Afrifa
na no me friend tina of oye mi audio back no so no why busy if I see this na machia no na madana se na onyele ne ho why ade pa enwe wakasa ama mani age efa sa aboa pope sa aboa popo sa aboa pope na
say friend say me kura mi ene so usu bempa
ene so usu bempa na mafa wafidie so na ma ate say nua be me ya me no South Africa NDC for atletle eyi wo bi di atoto na so
dabi entro sabato ne ho ye pa oni ya de bia
na ho ye pa wafidie so akasa akira man for sabato owu ye
dabi
na oni HIV bia
absolutely
na NDC for le rumre bia I attend so mu adwene no beka say crazy egu enti mesre ma obi enye sa because me and me ko hu no TikTok me yam share me pa yam share
say omo
yes ki machia omo nyina na machia SKB sa no no ntia ntia pa na yare
amen
na o meka nyina ya o mechia na omia echi taifo nyina me nuanom aye taiba omia echi nyina aye group ni nyina ewade mo obi aho echi obi a na rasta me chia busanfo no nso nyina wa ewade
na men kan so ho ma bye bye e ma me Monica that left from South Africa na etenenka yes me so mpese me mfa kwanya we so na miwia Kakari TV me introduce Kakari TV nchiro se eno ni SKB TV no ene ye frene SKB bi me frene Kakari TV enti no se wahwere ne notification a ni nyina ne se SKB TV no enye adwuma biem enti de so hwehwe Kakari TV ewo YouTube na wako subscribe ewo ne channel no so me maame akua afro me wako aba yie pa charity nya akoma me wako aba Mike Van Ofode mechia ye pa maame reta me mawo akwaba emu ehye sanso na miwia osikani kwajoko ache yesema we ushia na organ be mu adifufu ede pa me bom pa se one day one time meshia na organ no ma difufu ede e oba bia ho efe Patrick Owusu ansa o se ohun me videos so ache me so me ye videos enti ameka se Momo modern na monye den wa subscribe on for nsesi adoma no so na ma adoma no enye activity enye sa me ba life wa wu me nti mesere wa se ma nsansi adoma no so ye ma me Diana asan afre mama ye nsan emfa no
hello
mama ye mo akwa mama Diana buonasera te come stai come stai
bene bene voi sì, sono volando grande, bravo.
Sì, arrivo a capire, grazie mille.
Vai avanti così, vai avanti.
Grazie.
E mi hanno un viaggio, mi insegna me di un viaggio. Mi devo passare mi ma mi c'è un botto da metti.
Wow.
E in creo quanto owusu bempah. O se ne ma me ne papa. Ene asie ho a mo ka so mo pe Bawumia.
Okay.
Na when you baby, boy smart. E se sikana send this for our power. Nti they say na adwuma na wo ye na free nsa.
Yeah, of course.
They say wo pe kwan of the first one. Obenya sika.
Obedidi.
Yes. Nti wo ko kasa makane di nurse. Kanedi amano aduane sika no de adidi na emfa.
Dabi.
Kanedi he can't be a president in Ghana. Never. He's not a president material.
Yeah.
Only businessman. Only businessman. And then the 7,000. I told for being
Ghana for
7,000. You've been film. You've been a home.
Yes, standard.
Nkwanim ti adwuma na nkwanim. Nka 24-hour economy nka waso mu dendin. Ubua mama ne ma ne ba pa. Nti nka wadwuma 24 hours say hospital. Think okra 7,000 case okra saying
21,000.
Yeah, 21. No, 8 hours, sir. 8 hours. Me, who divide 8 times 3, I think.
I think say 24 per 16 plus 8,
Yeah.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so kasa shift no year adwuma den. Tanka tipa na ade be 21. Eso da bia ye hunu no.
7,000.
Yeah. Ene wo ye adwuma na nkoso a wonya. Ena me hu so ma bia so president, be di president ansa no wo bia adwuma ma nipa.
TV da.
Inti kamo fry no a mama ye nkrofo di aba so no. The same thing as our papa no. Oyo mo na Ghana fo mani na ho. And I'm saying, nim dear what from Cacranintino. Obi aba casting who be a na to it him. Kennedy, or who ne put to them. On the continent, yeah, did I could have Vivian. The chid, yeah, Vivian, yeah, no, just Vivian, the funny pump for Sebecca Samayano at Tianipa.
Of course.
So, and not for Domo comes the woman name. Don't go for Kennedy based. So, the amount for by a just any 1 year ready a year on opposition one day at the order.
40 years yet to
Yeah. Doctor, they say, I turn in. Oh, can this if one uncle Mahamu? No more trust who say. They say, Mahama, the dean, acquire far. It's a correct piano. It is one of different person beyond any bay, yeah, Bawumia, and Kaumunya 10%. Nti omo de omo nsa hye mogya mu paa na akohwefo asofofo no so beboa wo mo ni nyina ka ne dika ho tamu a owusu bempah de ne prophecy ne ba ya wo bobɔ ka ne video ne ba out no saa ko we mu nyina wo se ne sofo ne owusu bempah nti omo nyina ya underground omo nyina ya we omo nim allergic because na nipa yase ade bi enya yitwa ho ntuma de ma
yes.
Sankrofo nyina omo ka ho. Na nya den a enya adwuma. Me de Nyankopon de wo nyame kira no. Obi antimi say it is possible. Me ya go ni nyame nya adwuma wa.
Medase bebre mada. Medase.
Na yini de ba ye kwa.
Oh, ene de atonsu.
Oh, atonsu. One mamenka. Atachie. Waka ho. Omo nyina kan pipi down for ho.
Yeah.
Na say ya wie no obetra ho adwa nanum. Me de one ne kan tele ko ne nonko. Woman ye ne betimi afa tia pay AGMPP so because o kan o
oye juma bone pa oye juma
bone. Afenu na ni aba ne ho so. Na ba fa so o you ni no num se no to ma na o se no.
Yeah.
Yesra no. Ana na dwan to won so akata chinchima fa kire ne fa. No na be kire yen yakwan. On to so nya na ndi si adwuma. Ta kwa na wati shira ya muso de se okasa chinchim.
Na janto. Kasa
na no.
Okasa ati se Ghana ye ne de. Me na me mpeu. Ena me mpeu.
En ya so sani ma so na yi ya wurade. Aha ya kanu so amuntie wa ho. Yeah, well, long way to go. Banana Republic. Arrivederci.
Ciao. Bye. Mami Diana, and I attend in Kano. Medasi mami, and a contribution. Yeah, that's only a queen him, but Master Soba now I like a video no. Who like you in so na why a day? Odo one sa I see a domano so. Said the beya, me ba life for ubenya notification semaba. Aye. Yemfre yemame Esther. I think that is the last call. Na yemfa every program no. Yeah. But me have a man koba bia like a video no na share mame. And then your first time I waba ya subscribe. Facebook also follow me. I like it page in the account. Mame Esther ni. Mame me mo ajo.
Me Joshua aja.
Na
what to say?
Me hu yo na so.
Yesu aduma oboko.
Yedanyame ase. Adenka wo yada.
Dabi o mi sie mi phone so. Na why you know wahunu aba.
Enya ma yo mame. Minya lete bia nso. Na think say beba.
Okay, yo we dem we a me kwa kohwe. atrake asahwe
Okay.
me kwa na ka osa me de tracking number ne ma wo
Oh, the man me kula nke beboa. Ntinka na pa no metumi ahwese bi ebeba na se da be na ebeba. Yeah.
okay yo ya me hye wa busuafo nyina ene omo hwe wo nyina me samafo
Amen.
ye wa asembon po e wo Ghana
bedema
se wo hwe MPP mu a omo a na adoma wo mo appointed wo mo no munya baabi ko hye no omo pa di MPP abro.
Yes.
Ya Dr Bawumia tisi dwoma wo start se oye ne campaign no. Wan fa ne destiny an hye obi ansem.
Nabi.
Otu obi an bra board. Na yenye wan hye dan ka se we nti even though kwasa wo ko underground with Bawumia campaigner. Amanfo bebre ka se na ko so choose campaign team. Omo mbeka sa ama no. So what you say?
Yeah.
But enam se na ayi empanifo ni bidididi na chi no mfu se Bawumia kofa Bawumia wo no ankasa na ayi ye ka ne say
ni campaign
da bi on se obi a nana kufu ado soso ho no obi ye se wo mo yi na ye papa kufu no no so obi
okay ani nkrofo a mo di na chi omo ye ne lawyer people
yeah but according to ayiwu koma Bawumia no onu won said that no opeso okan ko ni bom ti say wo ye yi a na ko di na chi a that does not mean say am wonu say de Bawumia oye den otie.
Yes, of course.
And so enam ni buo ene na ho brase nti on tumi kan chem say bi ani passionate me so me kokam me koye ma yi a me ndi machi on tumi nkasa
dabi
because omu nyina ono no pese oka party mani nyina ya den ebom but enam hatred any tanhuna any pesaminkum nya na wo MPP fo ni bi hwe mi gina ha ka kyemu MPP fo na nadwene se se mo anyim pesaminkum nya ne ani bre na mfiri mu a ameya nka se MPP pe ene betumi age ye ma Ghana si wona sa manfa wo yo mo ye ndi for no they will destroy Ghana one day na man kam ho amom se de na ka Dr Bawumia pepe o kam nyina mo bom na mo nyina mo achieve one gold no mo sabotage no you guys have to stop.
Yeah.
Mo ye ni bre
bebre
wo ye bidia wo ye ma wo man no enye se bia wo be fum sika bi the person me busa MPP for no mu bi mo a mo yes a person mi nkonyama de na me busa mo me person me busa o mo say Mr. Mafo o mo tena ma party ni ko opposition mo di boni wo so ma say party ni ko opposition no se still no mo ye happy with it
big question
o mo da ade na o mo feel ana o mo ni conscience bia o mo yo nipa na o ye boni wi a onu no ho na because yen che no wo mo ye sankrofo ni bi so mo ye bi dia me pese me ka che mo say kama wo ho
bebere kwa
kama wo ho because what ji akora bi a onni agya ninna eda atia ye den afiri ni nsam e dia kosa mahama nsam nti mpanifo so wo pese o ma ni move forward a wa wo ba wo beja oba wa kwa na say uka say obetumi atra wa hwe oba no kopim say nyankopon beba na ye nyina ye be fra sasi so akọ but we must leave a good legacy
behind
man
yes
me pedin po me betumi gidi na me de hoahoa me ho keke enye bibia
dimpa yes na hunya yeah
so what eti Ghana from penny for MPP from penny for mun kam hu bom na can destroy party no mo friend no na mo fa na ho my question is there na can why enti amuso nsam ba friend Mr. Mafo
ne kura dwene ho awon tiasio ma because nwa so mutumi ja na money go freely openly no ye de ope No, yet your pay.
Hwene hosnadoye ye ebeto aben. Me question person ni bisa hosnadoye. Enkrata na ode bekyere woni ayi kwaku anan. Omo de bekyere nyina no. Enkrata na wan.
Ajapade.
Ejapade ma no ewan. Eh, musa nkrofo wo mi say. Wonyame betua mo ka ma me say. Mu wo mo besu. Oye wa mo di Ghana fo nkola na fam no. Mama na mahama abeji Ghana for that yahwe moda ho a modwene ensuo nipa kura benum kro mu nya ebi nya den enom moto mo ni na mo hwe television na mo hu se ye tu Ghana epo nyina gu a moniji e wo mo se na do fight ntina na do so na etie
dabi
Ghana for mama ye di mu hu ya o mpanifo no mumu bin mama yedi mu ya papa eti dachi kidney yade liver yade ena mo bato edi agya mo ma ho ye bisamo ene so wusu bempa na wo ye na ado appointee fo ni bi o
ai we ni tua na ka yie pa pia
wo
no
ye
Ghana gas
na ado appointee but wo do pese eka wodi wona wodi ayi Ghana nyina na ka pese wodi show yam kan this ba so na ka da su kuta woyam eda so da woyam wo greediness nti ene wa betna wa yi wanim sa twede ene so wusu bempa wanim dindin sa twede a yapoma ede kɔ bo obi apantan wanim sa bonsuya wate wasuntem sa plantain kan wanu tum so wunni asem papa bi na beka kan wanu tum nipa dodo na mo ba yo mo beka cho say we chose the wrong candidate no kofa de bra ni yensu investigation na yaye no yensu informa kyerɛw ni ye wu nipa dodo a yensu ye benya ye bisa for so brigade na ma dan na beka ye no ye bisa say nipa 7,000 ebi nwuye ebi nko pension ebi retire ye bisa no ana won impro bin ka ho 7,000 na netie
ai
Ghana for
600 Ghana per month ai ya mo wajuma
mumma money na ho mumma money na ho tricks na mahama play mu na no enu abi no o play mu come on wake up wake munyane tricks na mahama di play mu no enu na Canada Japan eni eneso wusu bempa omode na mase because omunum say some of you are fool ya pamuchow mumma onyame akyade na efre na dwene na otete no mumma bi nsum so na bra mu fie na munya say da bia mu be jeja mo ho dia ma politician because of no confiance aden da bia ne bebo mutirimu twene kakra wo bedie nti no wakopo kokromoti na dia ma nipa hunu bia that the friend and ni tisa ayi kodiko okay tete ni yesha ukwo edwoma obukuta ayi bi no mo dia homa suso no osa no oye
ai often say yes and me wodin bi ho me were free
ni e friend kodiko ye so ni e friend kodiko
yeah we no sa o twa homa na no sa
o twa homa na ba ku gira no ye alege
Daddy friend. The way na aba. So why you?
Ni o project ya na ni body ni himu na. Matna ho ama wemu dada mu wemu koshini we. Oda sugusu dada dada Ghana fo ne ayi abrefa ja na mo ne ho na omugugu ja na omu afiafi omu support am kankan se ayi alesitete.
Ai Jimmy for ba ko pa alesitete.
Mo junso a mo mpepa mo ho mo kwani a mo mpepa mo to mo support mo kankan mo sori na mo bekeka nsamfo de a kire nipa Munya di na muntina ho. Yen team case kura. Yen team case. Ye bom paye. Edi amaye papa Mahama. The trickish man.
Yeah.
And what trickish mo? No was what the abedi wa ayi. One ma bodam and why am checkmate. Acquire common no
Hey, man, way. One of the most dirtiest and the wicked man.
Obajini dio oba criminal in the mama moya for award no man he dey award no mu dia na mesama.
Now you know who say drug dealer, say Mr. Froster, say Mr. Thief, say corrupt the most corrupt man in the world. Who there was on
now say see oni ni Ibrahim and Ebu Ghana.
Aye. I don't know ye big time offense say your friend presidential staffer. Kakrakapa.
No. Mama men kan che mo cement ne de na ye frakadamu. Wonu underground adwuma wo ye no e wo ho. Cement na wo de bie factory no e ye frakadam. Nti ya muntum adwenem mam fom ni to sa niema no so.
Sika na so invest in obibim. Nke so ye bibi.
Ha.
Oskanisa men kan che so asem na akwa na Sadia na wo kana sem na ye fe ne puppet. Aye.
Puppet. Oscar me that's why. Hey, oba so mu di no mu chichi oba ba ko be ma ba ko no ye. Asode. That the friend near you, mamma, your friend is simple. Maria
Kwabuadu.
Ayi, Bacono. Mama Bass. Mama
Bass. Miss B, Wakwaba. With you.
What do you see? Omumi and Tibo Manaya, den. Some Hunaqua. Mutuwa, Mahama dear by Munkwaka. Nanado na nim Harry. Nanado. Any Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, hey Ghana for muti sem kuko mudi diwia mu mubi. Na mudi manu chuchu wa crack pavement so. Dia nanado ye wo Ghana enkran na ho fian kasa enkran. Enkran me matena hoda. Ma brabo mu fami bon one kind. Even I kanesi wana akran emponu ne ho fin. Fadama Ensure to na yirimu na nado na amankran efe Mahama ba so de no be ye wonkran Mahama ba ye de no be ye wonkran woni mu nyina Ghanafo mama na anya mu fe suku akasi osisi maamo na MPP NDC fo betumi de omo ho ato MPP fo ye ka mo me yanka manu cho Wood and a sobi owusu bempah and wabejira ho a wadi kan a woka why when you den sa lolo kwan next time kona sabla bio ko na bra na woka wo sese ke appoint to the gas Ghana gas wo se nipa ya appoint to me yankosha ba ma bi hu ni coat suit
Osinsenim
Osinsenim musa ay kitre munyina mon samfo na mudi gugu Ghana mu de mamu kika ma no ntum na mu fa Kennedy medwundwa yasom yanti ni case kura ati so opese oye ade na oye boa Ghana on kana no ntum na woma yaso enkwadidie ni ye move oman forward ye de ye bompa ye we didn't say that mo obi an opportunity na so de Bawumia ebe ye atwapia ade ama na Jimmy for no muta na chine dia ye ready because ye hu say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so obeba so oma ye hunu ye. But ye perceive sending a strong message. Say, on your sub manual on the campaign. The over to me are of farmer citizen in future so over to me I know. eno no mfama ne messengers agimifo no no mfa nko but so the Bawumia and the Bekwakoya the campaign dia na chese Ghana for a loser.
Yeah.
He cannot make Ghana better than what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia can do.
Yeah.
If you want Kananuntum, no one yes a Bema kukudu for said the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Bema kukudu for now. On board the didn't your platform be a sonya campaign dano. On your sabi. Me challenge no. Mr. Mafo.
Mame.
Katse Kennedy say me challenge no.
Yeah.
So what your Bema okuta boss one and antama dear tension that's what. Uncle country ninyano. No one sign campaign with that measure about my name.
Yeah. On can do
so on your
to me, yes.
No one check the whole Ghana say me Kennedy Japan. I dear say na mutoma mia me baba ye. Na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so funny dear so baba biema. On funny dear ko public. Na Ghana for make your decision who they will vote for.
I'm people
but
for
on you so Bawumia edi awo any of platform ma on you so ninyano enso you so Bawumia dini enko underground enko you omu campaign because me na Bawumia no mu campaign na me sister no no mu di akire. There is nowhere Bawumia anaba omu no mu di Bawumia chi no omu ti Kennedy crowding two baby class omu obi an vote to ma Kennedy da woman ye bi da oman ye bi but can wonu wachita afo mu ye so se ye boa brabonti ne be yiwa no
videos no ho oba e be body na
videos wo ho brabonti ne be yiwa no etie na put it to you today Ken ene eye Tuesday ene day to cry say
ene 15th yeah 15th of April
say so pesa wo saba back na wo baba ye wo campaign na Ghana for wo pesa test con for na wo nam wo so a wo say wo madwene no ye di wachi o underground ye di wachi papa ye di wachi etino brand ye wo campaign check test con for say this is what I Canada Japan can do but so wo tina baby na wo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wo ni wo nwa na wo krama na ha so who the Mamenka be been to last one crown me free. The way your diaspora former and mobilizing air time one.
Yeah.
First of all, Bawumia did baby at the campaign be ma. Oh Ken. Oh, Merry Christmas. Well last a year no. Wa mu ba boma ba aba be ku ubi bia. Etino. You're strong one in your day man. Ne kwa your campaign asumdue nkwan fu obi ahụ so beba o so wo ma o French ni be se wasema French ni be se jamafu enyam asem as far say wo nkobo Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na ne yiri Samila Bawumia dini e wo ba bia no we are cool with it Ken because we ye nua bema ba ko pe wo fru osunu yam ne baaye. But some say, Ube pray with dirty game no baby dear. You wait for us. We are coming after you. Ken. Without that, no dear, beware of yourself. Metia, Missia, and Echia, Canada, Japan. One no what chita for our money or mum people, Mutumo support them can. You see at your Miss Hamafo, my friends, good evening. Bye bye.
Thank you very much. Miss B. Simon Cancho say, well said. Why?
Yo medanase amishran
that was what my man now but yankopon ka ho yeah mama Esther and I yete ne nka no Miss B I'm always glad anytime that I see you here. Yeah, you're welcome, super welcome. Oskani who background ho Mate say Michelle Ogana be di fufu ede o ba bia ho efe da me bagana bia I will search on you. Yam konen ko fere yemia Mike Ofori abusia message so we video no bia no na wa like amame like ne hu hia me na wa like na wa share and then so na your first time so a message wa say bo modere na na subscribe to the channel. Say the be ya ba life wa ubenya nkaibo say ya ba na waba be support ye. Mr. wa mama yema like no ano enye dene. Ai mama yema like na no nye dene. Ntimi mo aye ma yem push video no. Emfa nko ba bia yepese enko nkodro. Yeah, ye frɛ ye wia Mike Van Ofori. Ye frɛ no ntino Mr. wa mi wia Ofori. Je me so why? Ai Mr. wa Mami Monica, me ye call fufuro nti ma me wie. Me wie amase afro. I am pese me nka asem we. Sabato. Hey, aja Ofori, me mo akwa aba.
Ebe ya Mr. Mama Monica Nkasansa. Why?
All right. Madase.
All right, yeah, me bro.
Okay, bye. Abusia fo pese me nka nkyere mo se Sabato onyare. Sabato ne ho ye pa. Eye NDC propaganda na omo ye. Omo boa Sabato ne ho ye pa. One yade bia wo ne so. Enti omo obi ye mo hwehwe no. NDC for na omo didi na nado atem no. Omo na obi aye to aba no ye obi anya ne so ensunsuanso. MPP for nkora de ibu ade. Ai. Mai Monica. Ma me ti say. Wasi afro bi. Abenasi. Boko de.
Boko.
Yetio.
Masan bikab.
Yetio.
Ai na me bisa say. Ana gantwa. They no open way hu.
Oh, send it there. Asem na there say e bisa onu o. Mintumi ya no.
Sai di pa international yo. Obi a wo motombo nsan. Obi a wo ti radio so won change waka leader won to waka leader. Maybe tell me nikuno enso be ma ti say me mpe bi da.
Yeah.
What you feel? Ya mu adi wie. Right. Me wi ase am won won. Em say unime dada. Ya bleku.
Yeah.
What you feel? Bla. Me be wi ase ade a minim. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ade a mi pe. Sorry. Me ma me ka kire me say uni nipa na ma. First sorry the obi abeye bi.
Yeah.
Men second sorry. Enti mi tuwe, mi nipa ebe saya. Ade a mi di kan fa ni nipa ho. Mi hu de open de wo mpe. Me make sure say me fa ade enyo no mabeta wa cho. Because me ye wade na me Sunday me hu abebo wa. Eye me ya, eye me very.
Yeah.
Enti mi wi ase am wo me ye no ko ka fo papa. Kama ame shekakra. Kama mampanyi kufu ebefiri na ban so. Na kufu adre beba. Na ye politics. Na kufu ado call the first one. E call second one, the last week. Na ebeye said the Canada Japan ni Bawumia ye ya. Na nani alankash. Any omo bet stand bi aka no. Na ye call meeting. That's how I mean in see baby. I say papa ya wana ni bleku.
Minim no pa matini din so.
Chief driver ni papa ya wana.
Yeah.
Ye call meeting e woni fie mu no na no wasi ni wakatokwa no so training college opposite ho.
Yes.
And I kufuado. Mpanyimfo ni nyina be Canada Japan wo hobi. Asema me kemum as I say me kan asema no ma yi adanse. Ti Rasta ye call sa meeting no. Na ye kokoduru sa meeting na se no. Canada Japan sorry say. Say Antoaba na mana na Kufuado. Obejai politics.
Ah, yeah.
Obe because only ya tono ama omo na Kufuado echi no yankoto aba emma obia we mi ka say man bi wo sunwan on feli jakwata na ye kasamafo ema MPP na wo dini pa ta ma mi wo blekum ana mampanyini Kufuo wo so no na youth sika no so ne omudi besi awde bobosia kimi kura bi free blekum pe ka bi ko akopesa abosia ni bi manya bi enna malanka shinti mai na tonsuo besi ne owo ye kura de ne batu JH Mensa.
Wow.
Sunyan JH Mensa. Na owo ye. Hwe bla mi kan sempa achira wo ne. JH Mensa ne ba kit ai honorable. Kwa ne ye sorry ye. Ye ne wo Canada Japan. Ti na no me di Canada Japan asem bi to me profile. Ghana nipa be sex ni film say eh akuya. Na wo pa wo ne Canada Japan. Am se there bi o. Me ye no krekafo. Na me ye nyansani. Me tena me na nanu me nchen. Ahemfo nchen ti no. Omo ka asem bi to me team say. Ansa na obe sori se uni obi tu anamo no. Check nipa na hu nipa pa e woni mu. What you say? She yemfa ani bre enya de boni.
Dabi.
Say kase obia yemade memfa nche ne da. Canada Japan enya tension say obe pe president o. Eya ni bre ani person nkuminya bi na omukoye meeting. Alankash ka ho bi Canada Japan ka ho osina adoye mu nyina la. Abronsanfo na mo agu MPP ni nyina la. Na asema America ni say no. Hwe, na me kama asema, na me dey say na your point. Hwe ensem bi no ma ekokoso. Na me ase ni say me nya secret ni nyina, me uni pakro me attack o. What's the first na me kasa me catch us a youth organizer, a national youth organizer.
Yeah, Nana B.
And national chairman.
Team.
And party is na po eka ho bi. Na se na po ye saade na me suro ni papa.
Hey, na obi a wo di vice president, wo koton vice president ya obi.
Obi di akuma pa. You se blaba ye me vice. Cheni panini nantini. Kwa ye politics etie nipa no. Last asma me ke otima se ba.
Etiopa.
Che, me first secret makwa o. Last who me. Dey secret nam dia ma back door. A wariwe ma enye nokre.
Oh, ebinsi.
Menna me meti kronga no. MPP fo suru. Omo come say omo board dey. Because me masema mekano. Na wahu last time. Me say ade omudi ayi nua be ma Bawumia no wahu. Se me nkase. Who Canada Japan? Who nya wadwiri so wo ye president o?
Dabi.
Say the na Kufuo de Bawumia banti ye nye campaign tia no. Eni ti me ko akwa gina as any votes. Because who nim sanya dia wo benya. Eni kwase bi no wan no kasa binti. And I dress up for Akokaya. MPP for San National Organizer. Any Sunday, my most solid cocoa flag dress up for. Any move no po. I dress up for a course or any Rasta. Me see me information bi. Me the niema bi bebrɛ.
Oh.
Ama wa hu omo to niema ti Bawumia. Bawumia fa omo se anuanom. Eti na omo kutia no wo spiritual world. Omo kutia no wo na che say papa ne nam a onna ne se nya akoma pa ene dobi ne papa ne didi MPP man ka batuo no nkura no ka Bawumia twimi. Campaign na no ni omo nam ni nyina kwa na ko pese omo collapse no.
Samoho.
Uni kwaya fast so mine na omo ba be ye election na no omo ye campaign no. Uni kwaya fast so mine ni wuye.
And then and some people in a barbon but reality no. Yeah.
Kwasiasem. Wantini aye niema we nyina tie nipa. Na Nyankopɔn nti walusu. Na mo da so guso. Oh, enya ka obi say ada na Monica ompe Canada Japan say Canada Japan me best crew. Ana mene no. O kan san wo MPP ma eye me de. Asabi mani jene ho. Me board be 3 kwa na me wosu. Na me yi me ho free so. Onya me tamfo. Na say nipa no mo di Canada Japan achi. Canada Japan so ay akumadin say ade potia Bawumia de ay Canada Japan o so me fan chow me de li atiaw me nyi free me team me ma MPP akọ opposition na uma MPP ko opposition wa san abase me ba be pesa party na akọ opposition no president edi na uma te kwe wa kwa akoye ayi ye kan say
report
wa kwa akoye lenstem Musi ayi ye can say ayi former majority leader. Ayi chairman Sabons e di asema beto public. Sansemi nyina so na ekita yo. Information mo nya nyina ekita yo. Adetiri mo mu anu aso. Mo ma no kware na di. Hwe rasta me no na mi sesis bla me flow. Me ye mistake ade channel pass sister Monica ade say ya wo ye no enye me sorry rasta me make sure say me nye bibie dan say me nim boni amaye na me no nam anopa awia anumre me da himi mistake ade tina musro Canada Japan ade tina obi ya boni amutin kanani Canada Japan ko ade muntimi kanani Emma mistake ni tuncha. Che na no Canada Japan ko jira kuma se a oka. Asuma me ka sa kwa wo dalega.
Adade asebro.
Dina wo de ma kwa mo dalega mahama no. For the same thing ma
Kennedy.
Canada Japan. Ese jo mama mi musa me mani cruel. Mi musa me mani kokedela. Mi musa me mani
corrupt president.
Oh, Namu timi kalo kwa information. Namu ma Canada Japan to munyina tiaka. Every day papa ni workers here me
7,000. 7,000 ya fees. Itani for si fees so.
Enemi ni obi ntokwa ya kunenne no. Na mi tie wo nura wayi na wo ye no se nura mi tie betiment mi amfe me fam dai. Enti anope na me boy ya na mi tie tiri pakro ne timi nchen wo madwuma. Kan nam se hey krache. Enu nti na ote ha soli free akome mare nto wo ha. Sister Monica na de nam se pato pa me ma waso ate se. Se wo ba me nchen. Na wo be defend Canada Japan pato pa me die makua Monica me nsan na egura no wo wa meto a ebesa enti firiko mutu wan kwasi asemi gana adwuma nam se adwuma ben ni Canada Japan abie sika ben ni Canada Japan de po MPP ye nyina ya bo me akola we me na me ya akola me nyi sika ni me nya hwe kama breku na chiriba ye nya vote wo hoda MPP nya vote wo hoda Kwakwagye ni boaten de me ko tu chiriba. Na me ko hand down wo chiriba. Me na me organize chiriba boys nyinala. Chiriba man de me na me no aduana no pa ne awia. Anopa bia ti omo benu no omi fie ko sia ya che. Yetu abanana chiriba nwe ne ye kwakwagye ni boaten ma ye pagya mi si akonko no. Moni betu abawie ye no. Sa da no de nsa ka me aye sie chi aye no. Se me hu kwakwagye ni boaten bia ma e bia na ya tu na fra konwa fi. Yenyina bia de ni ska bro beti. Eti Canada Japan dian from kupa na uye ya. Ena Canada Japan say bi sika, Canada Japan ye say, Canada never me brown ka say. Who says the Canadian no nya na MPP. Dia ni chesa wutuo ye MPP.
Wow.
Na say oh, ye MPP for aye ye omunni. Na no so nkyere say mejai MPP because of say enye minti eyem amanfo bi ma edachi.
Yeah.
Because yetia ne yehu ayalefo a omuntimi nkɔ hospital yehu omo na dan nem yehu omo okɔ bi omo ni be tie board for ye contribution na se enya president a odi niema begu fam aye se Ghana aye se Abrochira South Africa ha yete no omo free hospital enkwala je grant maame fo je grant enti no ahokyere eni kuro no said Ghana, Obinya hold and heart, Obinya kidney, na ye nama fidie so, ye pemuano. Said Bini Bawumia simi dear Ghana. Enemy ye businessman, business is your being so ye businessman, Canada Japan. Daligana, John Mahama, Eddie Daliga, Ghana, one no electricity bill.
Taxes.
Oh, dear good. Yeah, na say omuko fa niem ayi amanfo omuko kwan so ye daligase obetete so no I say so omu esu no say bi ni Canada Japan dey ba Ghana Canada Japan ye best school second school you is the mama fiwa Canada Japan no that daligase bi no omu ki kan to me petit na no da ujina baby say nyina ye nyanka momu esi dan say agree we ya odi wachi esan ko gina ho eko kan kwase asem say mu meeting na mo board no so no dia meeting ne mo ye dia kasa kire hu krofo no dia futuo no de ma omo e dia ni tesa hu krofo no mo di wachi na mo sesa media minua be ma Bawumia dia me ma MPP fo ene Ghana fo aso ate say minua be ma Bawumia hwe yesi de nyame ahira no
ahira no
ye nyame ahira no ye moni dia ene oba adaben ene na Akufo adu na de ni baaye se munim se Ghana wo be ye vice president you think your press ene na Akufo adu na de Bawumia baaye eye mampanyin Akufo na de Bawumia baaye eti problem na mo de agu na Akufo adu so mo de agu na Akufo adu wa ye bio president bia ni wiase a wa ye adwuma na Akufo adu aye na Ghana mun jai bonua ye no MPP for mun jai bonua ye no MPP for mun jai nsem a mo ka fa papa ho na hwe yi a papa ne ho be nya MPP for amamo abre obi ye bi ma na wanyi na ya menyi ni bonua ye obi aya ade ama na wanna na se no na nka bonua ye ntuniti so na sabi papa no ba bi ogina no oye ho etia MPP ebenyam iwa papa no de MPP aduru bosha asase so anya hwe papa we di empopa wo Ghana da akola bi okoje ayi free scan rescue obekai papa yi obi onye kidney problem a papa nhyehyɛ de ba ya o tin ko hospital ko sa no ho yale te fie ba ko nipa kura no mbe kai papa so what you say enti papa no wa ye bi na wi aso wa nipa mani je no wo MPP nye nipa ba ko pe Yet to see me a meal, Tema Wuntin. Some minority Afanyo market. Papa yan seni pa. Ojina Santa. On to one in Kobe Biada. Wa ubenya. Wa yedo be bano. Awesome. And yet Billy Canadian Japan Crofo. The Canadian Lusu, and the 12 MPP. They are wanting a mimic Jack, Canadian Japan. Not cinema children in Neo. We are MPP. No one the Kutra Crab see MPP and so vote man. That is a lamb. Our petty. Now, because that's a mimic percent cat. Alankasha Mila, Alankasha menti me 20 Alanka, the Naku Fado dia. That is a winner MPP. A billion the America, they can't take Jakarta. I don't so man no breno. Sabiana, Canada Japan Crofo ye, Billy Jakarta ne Alankashin Crofo, yeah, make Jakarta blessing I am until you. Well, as a GDM be ending one people. To the same thing near the Bear Canadian. And you pay me a shilano, you see a money here. To last day, Uniaba, like you are missing because of Bawumia. Why wouldn't him say and see Donia Bema Bawumia? And the Melkuma, Vanilla. Catch you almost say, me coming near man of crank casting in moose or the bow, so Mammy Bema and the back.
Inshallah.
Me near Bema and the Monsieur of the back, meaning no. Me spiritual well. Me see of the back. It's me and the campaign of the back. Ain't the Canadian Japan Crofon, I'm very careful. So I'm campaign, Obia CV. But Mamma form when it's sa and my Bawumia.
What can you tell?
Me that say rasta.
Me da won't say we be the one me. Bye
I
bye.
didn't shut up.
I mean should I also.
Ask the water.
Yeah, yes, oba hakura oba show ya say. Baby nim bi kura no life. Yes. Yeah, me da se bebre wa me Monica ya me nka ho. Ye ma me Monica na ye ten nka direct from South Africa. Ba me frem po me musa na wo frɛ. Say wo pese wo mfrɛ a obetumi afɛ na waka 5 minutes bi. Yes. I don't know if it was a mistake, but so obetumi say wo pese na wo mfrɛ obetumi afɛ na waka 5 minutes bi ato aso na ye de koya nim. Ai nana akua afro or say Mami Monica ope the way that you spoke or like your speech in the power so waka say yankopon enchira won so abusamfo breko enti Mami frem poma yeah okay ofre perfect. Hello Mami.
Yeah, Mr. Mafo.
Mami, good evening.
Good evening. Namenka wani wetie fwenye na.
Namenka so when they macho wo ha. Uni.
Ai. Ya na mani kumuntia na metia na mafamu wada.
Yezo tesa bre we mu mo hosa ekobo 12 ana meboa.
Mr. 4:30 no.
Oi. Ane ya na wase mo.
Ya kwa no mede.
Ya na wase mo.
Mese. Ayi. Owusu bempah de mom yenya ne life manu. Na ono anya papa. Ono so anya MPP no.
David ono de fonka babies ni papa.
David ono be that why. Sympathy na do dede no.
Wahu.
Ono ye ka go awagu MPP hu fin. Ko ono ko sa pata sanke ye de no. Enso hwe ono kra na obedi MPP.
Eso mfaso. Hello.
Na wono a wa na hyiampam. Ono wa na hyiampam na ye de ne kwoto.
Yes, una kakra.
Dia we ayi. Dia we nya de onya yenso no wa so hwe. Enti se sika na senti so ayi watane Ocha U10 ko Canada Japan ho.
So no so dey in nsem
Tema amount. Na ke no so no so hu say. Ballot paper bi ani ho ayedi ni tiri besi so pass ye vote ma no Canada Japan.
Amen.
Ballot paper bi ani ho. Okay, MPP party there. You bet me the nitrate so obi ankyere na adwene wo no so.
Yeah.
Na se Ghana pa Ghana there ensi da. Ya peba ma yesi aboaje. Ana yesi mensa. Okay, Japan na sa ba na wo tirim. Na sa bia ni witirim na ni grassroots. Da bia 7,000 bi nka ho. Efente.
Enye izo.
Obi ya lokra na wo hwa no hospital kra na wo dia begina social media ka. We ni sympathy manipa. O ya wo so wa humabro. Na ayi obabu mi fie. Obabu mi fie no abesum abonten so de na eja me na me fa me yale enko.
Ai. Eno kuna bebu.
Ma yale no wa hwa me na dia me betra social media so agu mani ma se so na hwa me ne wo ta dro ma me no me ne di. Wa hwa me kura nkaye. Wa ni kutire bi. Oni fufuo na ade tuntuma tua to kama. Enti ye it is possible for the ye koye ni mo ye enti so dogo bi hu abani akopefo na ye kira kwan. Ye koye ni forward. No backwards. Enti no ye de ombeka bia na mfa ye ho. Eno onyame se obesi Bawumia hena he. Ye de Bawumia kwahya mna mu kura na onyame be mu wapiafi. E ma odi ahincho na asem.
Amen.
Enti ni bibia ni wa ebe stop yen. Bawumia chidifo bibia ni wa nyame nti ebe stop ye se ye be ja na chididie. Ena eske kan ye wo se na wo mi nya wa chididie. Ye ni Bawumia na eko. It is possible. It is possible.
Yes.
Ye koye nim. Nti ye mfa ho de otafo ne be ye bia na ye de. Ye obi ka we se makeka ma no se kura ni na magina na mabọ so na medwon so. Nti no ye de mfa ye ho.
Ye mfa ye ho kura de obeye bia
ye. Mfa ye ho. Wo mu mfa Bawumia nsi apampa so. Mfa ne nko ayi your friend is house to house, media to media. O mu nko so pa no. De onyame ahira no wa hira no. Na wo Canada Japan wo ne Bawumia gina ho na wani monyam. Why na wani monyam? Aboa papa ye na nim se ba akofo afu kwan. Why wani nim se ade bi ayire twene ayire. Na wo ya ka sama wa aboa papa. Wana Lawrence ase ena na na adohwe ho a waje no.
Yeah. So Lawrence na kasa kire nanado. We do ya.
Ana me ka so na Lawrence ase. Na we na wo di Lawrence achi 19 years no. Want me asi fie. Wo be ya adwuma Ghana gas we asi fie. Ko hwini. Yanko square ye kan late. Yanko square ye kan late. Wo di Lawrence achi no. E de na winya aye. Ajima kwadu ye ni spokesman no. E de na winya aye. Enya MPP a wo be dwa to aya e ma di ma ye ma ba bi sha ye na wo aboa papu ye nipa. Wo kopa MP kura di nyame na tua ne ka na MP ni kura wanya na we nya MP na kwa di krom ofo be ya tua pia no de osoro de atwitwiri ni sen
me wo grassroots ma se uko sandi MP so kura wunya half kura
waya fon me hu no kura na mbo afu we me hu na me kwa do na nkwasere kwawufo nam na nkwasere nkwan why wanim sa na nkwasere wanim sa kan sesere wa wo so na wo be di Bawumia atam wo di Bawumia na di Bawumia your wrong choice na di Bawumia your wrong choice na we na chi no
nipa hu ehu
nti Canada Japan no ye good choice nti en kofa ne mra
dictator
wanim ya ha me se wo mo do to mo pan ko mbe che wo mbe kwa to wo ayi wo mo ayi wo mo di fo me say anya betwa ebe hu akokon mo wira akokon so oni mo wira ne yakohu Mo sɔre ansamfoa na mo ti social media no so na mo di. Social media na abafo na nti no bia sɔre ano akwatena so na wɔkeka ansamfoa kyerɛ Bawumia. Onyame bɛma Bawumia ba paa na ɛbɛyɛ obi anwanwa. Me so ɔbɛba sa kakai. Bawumia onyame bɛma na ba. Onyame bɛhyɛ ne ho animuonyam paa. Obi a ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛstand bia wɔ mmra. Onyame bɛma Bawumia ahyɛ ahenkyɛw no. Nyame bɛgu n'atamfo nyinaa anim ase.
Amen.
Me se Nyankopɔn wɔnyɛ Bawumia atamfo nyinaa te sɛ deɛ wɔyɛ yi no Absalom no. Onyankopɔn wɔnyɛ Bawumia atamfo nyinaa saa. Ba ma afoma no asi. Ɛne Nyame nyɛ adwuma. Bye bye.
Maame Frimpong Mana yete Nenkano. Yes. Elect from the German state. Abusia ebreko ade asa. Eya kobo 12 mpo. Meda munyina sene se bi obre. Ene adaje amunya ya mo be support me me de show we bae. Se de monim na ha de nokre ena yeka. De ye ne fata sema ye man Ghana. Ehun nsem ena ye de nam. Said the Tibia no China, Yabasan Asia. Messiah Bodawuro Fufro Bim. With him say some of you, the bar munya notification in and say, Minim the echo ewo YouTube. Video ni distribution a yebi ho. Nti kwa ya be faso be to distribution assign a pop up. Na be bia me ba osu be hu se maba ne say. So wa subscribe to the channel na sign like a channel na ankasa like a channel no. Na oba no be video nso a omodene se wodo nsa besi adoma no so e wo ase ho a ba bia subscribe no wo no adoma bi wo fo nsa si so se de be ya me ba life a e be bow nka ye se maba wa be join na wo nso no watumi ayeden a contribute ama show no ayefe ye de mo besi ya na ochina yasan ene mo ahia biem meda mu nyina ase mo amutumi freye mo a mo antumi amfre na mom mo stay beyond the doors na mo ne me nyina eye video no ifiri ahase enkosi na wiye mo a mo be join in later mo a mo comment ye mo asabio mo share ye mo a mo like ye meda mu nyina ase ene mo bre na se ankopom pa ochina ye besan ahia ewo ha mesel se video no answer obeko na wa like ama me na ye koyanim na Nyankopon pa ochina ye besan ahia ewo channel we ya so medin ene Mr. Mafo ha RAZ Media GH on YouTube abusuamfo se wo Ghana na wo pe weather papa leather pa ye de ye edan mum konwa ka mum konwa Let the mpaboa papa made in Italy padia and one Tony May Enterprise. Ewo Cantamanto. Oko Cantamanto. Na uhe Tony May Enterprise. Ubenya leda bia ope. Ena udia yewa juma a ope se wonye bia. Daimu konwa u. Mpaboa u. Ka mun konwa u. Leda bia ope biano ubenya bi belt nyina ubenya ho leda ewo Tony May Enterprise ewo Cantamanto abusiambe do besia na yasan ahia ochina until we meet again adios.